Hi. Happy Wednesday, everyone. It's time again for us to relax, drink a lot of coffee, and hopefully get people together again. Because, well, you know, we know Myrtle and Aqua are having a rough time. We know that Gala and Hyde, you know, aren't together, which is a fucking bummer. Yeah, but still, we have some good things we did, and hopefully we can do even better things now. So let's get right into it. I'm not sure how many days we still have left in the game. Oh, look at that. That's new. Oh, hello, elf boy. Hold on. Give me a sec. I forgot that I'm playing the game with controller, and I didn't put it on yet, so... Oops. Anyone there? Hello. Can I please controller? There we go. Mr. Baileys, hi! Coffee Talk episode 2, keep everyone together. Yeah, exactly. Episode 1 is get everyone together, and episode 2 is keep everyone together. It's basically live. So, also before we deal with said elf boy, we have some social media to read. Okay, I am very lucky to have people who's with me no matter what, and I won't take it for granted. Rihanna says, normal schedule. Lucas says, you wanna know where I got all my awesome sunglasses? Okay, it's another ad. Fuck the ads. I don't want to read ads, so... I'm not getting paid, so I'm not really reading ads, damn it. Alrighty, our daily news story from the Evening Whispers. Sing your body electric. Sing your body for hiding the truth in them, prancing. Okay, that's a song lyric, I guess, so I'm gonna skip through it for you to read, and then I'm gonna continue on. I think this seems to be... Yeah, this seems to be a fucking song, so I'm not gonna read it. I'm gonna slowly skip through so you can all read it. Very interesting. Wow, this is such... Wow, awesome. Alright. Okay, glad we did that. Yeah, very interesting, very good stuff. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you come in. How are you tonight? I'm alright, but you look pretty distracted. A penny for your thoughts? My thoughts are beyond your comprehension. Even a glimpse of my intelligence will fucking banish you into the shadow realm, so... Okay, sorry, I'm tired, okay? I've had a few days, I've had a few nights, so... Excuse me, okay? Ah, you can have them for free. I was just pondering the hidden side of things. How different the world is under the surface compared to what we think it is. Cryptid in a mood? I'm always in a mood, you should know that. Nothing and no one is exactly what they appear to be. Oh boy. Funny, I was having similar thoughts on my way here. What's wrong, Lucas? You know I'm always in the mood. Oh. This is such a strong start today. I guess now that we spend so much time on social media, people believe we can be summed up in a picture or a sentence. But it's not like that. It's not that easy to know someone. Even if that someone is yourself. Especially if that someone is yourself. Sounds like we agree on this. We sure do. And it's been on my mind a lot in the past few days. Does that have anything to do with your wedding to Miss Lua? Streaming was probably a mistake today. Thank you, Lucas. I appreciate it. Got it in one. How are things on that front? A few days ago, we decided to take some time apart to think. Oh, that's a wonderful start. That sounds Ominous. No, I don't mean it like that. It wasn't a breakup or even a break. Oh, jeez. Okay, they got me there for a second. I thought we fucked up something. We've been through so much. There's no walking back on our relationship now. But sometimes you're so together that you lose sight of the big picture, you know? I think I see what you mean. So we decided to give each other a bit of space and figure out what we really want out of a wedding. And more importantly, out of our marriage. I see. Have you made any progress on that front? Yeah, seems like it. Do you want the short version or the long one? I am always here for the long one. Alright then, I'm gonna tell you everything. But I think I should order first. Sure thing, what can I make you tonight? I'm not feeling fuzzy. Anything warm would do. So, anything really. Makes sense. What about some herbal tea then? Hibiscus, butterfly pea? Butterfly pea or hibiscus sounds great. With milk and honey, please. Okay, I'm gonna give you blue pea with milk and honey. Dream in blue. That sounds fun. There you go. Here you go. I hope you like it. Thanks. This is so nice, and it brings me way back. You know how I'm not really in touch with my family anymore? Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Don't be. I don't even miss them most of the time. In the end, they're just a random bunch of people. And we don't have very much in common. It's good that you've learned that about yourself. I think so too. There's just one person I miss, but I've been missing her a while now. Someone who passed away, I'm guessing? Spot on again. I used to have a very close relationship with my great-great-aunt. When I was little, my parents fought all the time. I still remember in my bones how that made me feel. The fear that one of them, or both of them, would walk away and abandon me. A bit ironic in hindsight, but then it was many years ago. Yeah, it's quite normal for a little child to care about their parents. No matter who they are or how they behave. That is true. Anyway, I spent almost all my evenings curled up into a ball in my room, trying hard not to listen to all the shouting, except when my gran came to visit. Not that her being around prevented the fighting, mind you. Elven high society is amazing at keeping up appearances, except in front of family. But she got how it made me feel. So she went out of her way to take the sting out of it. She would keep me company and bring me a cup of herbal tea, with milk and honey in it. Drinking this now, with you, it feels a lot like family again. Oh. Oh. You're such a cutie pie. Sounds like she was a perceptive person. She truly was the best of them, until she got sick. Oh no, how did that happen? I thought elves don't get sick. See, that's a part of elven disinformation. Elves don't get sick with your little run-of-the-mill colds. But they do get big, bad diseases like everyone else. And it's not uncommon for us to die from them. Except there's this assumption in elven society that if you live the right sort of life, you'll pass away peacefully in your bed. So that's what families say most of the time when someone dies. Incidentally, that also means they need to pretend everything is fine until the very last moment. So that's what they did to my aunt. They basically shut her in during her last few weeks. That is really awful. Fucking hell. This is why I don't like elves. Jesus, fuck those guys. I did manage to visit her, and she put on a brave face, but it was clear she wasn't happy. Hey Jules, welcome back. We don't like you either. Yeah. I feel that every day of my life. Every single one. At least she had you. It must have been little consolation, but yeah. I'm glad I was able to be with her. Fucking rude the next time in D&D, I guess Sonja just lets Laren die. I mean, there was a lava pit, you know? You know, we both said we would push our other character into there, so... Maybe next time. I think I came very close to being trapped with those people. I'm pretty sure she would have hated that for me. A little part of me hopes she'd be proud of me right now. I'm certain she would be. Here you are, letting me blob on again. That's more than fine, but... Do you think growing up among conflict might explain why things are... well, a bit difficult to work out sometimes between you and Lua? I just got back from shopping, so I have to feed my cats because they are starving and wasting away. Yeah, most definitely, especially Tali. The little Moppelchen. I definitely think that's part of it. In fact... Oh, hey, Silver. It's actually Kate who is being super annoying. Okay. That's a new one. Good evening. And hi. I don't think we've met before. I'm Silver. I'm Berries. Nice to meet you. And I'm guessing you're Amanda? We are, but you do not appear to be a hive. How did you... Lua told me she ran into you a week or so ago. Oh, the nice earthling we met on our first night here. That is a satisfactory explanation. Oh, God. And so, are you her date? I'm a little more than that. I'm her fiancé. Truly. Fiancé is a successful outcome of dates with a 0.013% probability. Congratulations on your excellent arts actualization. Thank you. Now, Cafe Offspring. We are wishing for a drink. Cafe Offspring? How did you acquire that new title? Silver. Alright. Sounds like I shouldn't brought too hard. Hold on, I'm getting the cheat sheet. Yeah, thank you. You were about to order, Amanda. We were. And what we wish for is a memorable parting experience. I suspected something like that. Last visit in a while, huh? That is accurate. I take it you've completed your research on Earth? Almost. We are quite satisfied with the outcomes for our missions. Interesting. It sounds like there's a story there. But first tell me, what sort of experience are you after? We wish to have something we have never had before. It's time to get creative then. Yes. Take care not to reuse any ingredients you have served us in the past. You know, you all know how my memory is, right? I remember every single detail of my life. Right? Perfectly, without any failure. Anything that doesn't contain blue pea or ginger. Okay. Double lemon tea. There you go. Classic. Okay, it's just a lemon tea then. Fine. There you go. Here you go. I'm assuming that unlocked the latest... Oh, no, Baileys. What I'm doing with my life? Escaping bloodlines, experiencing life one color at a time. One day I will have my own solo exhibition. The classic double lemon tea, yes. Here you go. Hopefully this taste is new to you. Double lemon, someone's feeling lucky today. What the fuck are you talking about? It does. And you're gonna listen to Crip. No, Tali's also annoying me. Ah. Man. I don't know. Lucas is always so rude to me. I have never done anything in my life that would ever make Lucas, you know, feel like that. That's really devastating. You know what, that's how I shall be loved. This is no love. That's how he shows his love. I know, guys. Fucking hell. I'm just playing around, damn it. It is at least 56.9% different from anything else we have experienced. Stop crying. I will never stop crying. Crying is how I show love to myself, okay? This doesn't make any sense, but okay. Crying is a free action. Typical one player. Y'all are terrible. We are, as Earthlings would express, delighted. That makes one of us. According to our calculations, this is our 39,846th new experience since arriving on Earth. Terribly amazing. Alright, Jules, you do that. That's quite a lot. Perhaps, however, most of them were rather insignificant in nature. Oh, what about this one? This one is in the 99th percentile of significance. Is that good or bad? She means it's very significant. Right, Amanda? Very much so. Don't forget the finger guns. We enjoyed this place and we will miss it. That's... don't mind me, getting a bit emotional here. Anyhow, I trust the agent gave you no more trouble? Ah, that one was quite close, actually. We had a little brush with the authorities, you see. Yeah, Lua mentioned that. He made her really angry. She was still seething when she came home that night. Please tell her I'm grateful for that. Well, that agent kept looking into things even after his second visit here. But that's where your help really came in handy. My help? Yes, the card that you got off the agent. We asked for help from an associate to run it through the mind you call computer. Once the contents of the card had been unveiled, we analyzed the language of its communication, which is quite an interesting mix, if we may say so. It is roughly 60% syntax and 39% mathematics. We then led a polynomial time attack on this encryption, expressing the ciphertext as... The point is, Amanda managed to get into the fire system. She obfuscated all mentions of any of us or safe beyond recognition. And some totally legitimate orders came in. To send the agent to Europe on an urgent mission. We should last more than long enough for him to forget all about us. Oh, that sounds incredible. Okay. It does sound thrilling. It was a very simple matter of applying hive knowledge. Be it as it may, that's great work, Amanda. We are pleased. Amanda is amazing. But let's not forget who got the card in the first place. You really helped us there. Thank you. Yes, good job, North Notice. I am very glad to hear that, and very relieved. Yeah, we have thought on it for a while, and... we have decided we do not care for that sort of excitement. Not if it makes our siblings so sad. You've really gotten a hang of emotions now, haven't you? Thank you, Offspring. If that is the case, we are content. That means our mission is well and truly accomplished. Did you come here specifically to pick up Earthling emotions? No, we came here for the purposes of general Earthling research. But it appears to us now that emotions are one of its most interesting aspects. We will submitting a, you call it, academic paper. Uncontrolled stimuli and reflexive neural patterns. Deep-level communication in hive versus non-hive species. I cannot believe I didn't stumble about that sentence, but okay. That's how you know it's serious research. I don't even understand the title. Amanda always was the brains in the family. Is that so, Amanda? I mean, I can see it, I guess. That wasn't your only mission though, Amanda, right? If you're leaving, does that mean... Yes. Bern and I did go out on a date. Right, you're looking for love, aren't you? I think. I think I may have found it. Yeah, let's go, Silver. Get laid, buddy. Wait, wasn't the first date a really short time ago? Just a couple of days? But I've been waiting a while, and I really think this is it. When I took up this mission from the Hive, when I came to Earth, and during this entire process, when I changed and changed, what I was hoping was that someone would see me for who I am. And I really think she does. That's so great, but I'm curious. Doesn't being in a hive provide that experience of feeling seen? It does, and it does not. And in fact, we hope that is something our research might improve. The hive sees thoughts and desires honestly, but it's not able to communicate the reasons for those desires. The emotions, as it were. We do not dwell on those, nor will we start to do so in excess. But it seems to us now that they may be worth conveying. At least to some extent. Well, good lunching then. What did you get? Did you get another, you know, the usual, I guess? I was very unaware of my emotions when I first came to Earth. And I was really bad at communicating them clearly to others. Not just cheese rolls. I mean, cheese rolls are cool. In some ways, I still am. I was a very adult today with my breakfast. I had a piece of cheesecake as breakfast. So, I'm an adult. I'm allowed to do that. It will always be harder for me to grasp them than for most people. But when I started to understand them, I was both fascinated and scared. Since I'm making oven potatoes later, I don't want to eat too heavy. That's fair. That is complete. I mean, cheese rolls are kinda heavy. Actually. But okay. Which is not an uncommon experience, I think. It's really not. It requires a good deal of courage to look at your emotions honestly. Not really? Okay, fair enough. It certainly requires some time. And even more time to find someone who can look at them with you. Not get scared and take them as they are. Someone who can see you clearly and kindly. It is a precious thing when that happens, huh? A rare and beautiful thing. Has that ever been your experience with Lua? It definitely has. I almost forgot how much it mattered too. Sorry. I'm lucky that I have good friends who reminded me of that. I really needed a sip of my coffee. So does that mean you and Lua found some answers? Also, I'm reducing my coffee intake now again. Since I have the new coffee machine, I've been drinking so much coffee. It's unreal. So I'm trying to go down to 4 cups a day. So let's see if that works. And the coffee is not caffeinated, so, you know. But I'm reducing it now. Because since I have the new machine, I've been going in there. Like, I at least 10 cups of coffee. Like, it's not good. So I'm trying to go down to 4. Like, 2 in the morning and 2, you know, during the day. And then I'm gonna switch to water. I mean, I love coffee too. I mean, I'm drinking it not caffeinated. Which means I don't get the benefits of, you know, heart pounding and whatever. I don't like pounding at all, you know. Anyhow, let's move on. Oh, the heck with it. I can't hold my tongue any longer. Why is that too bad on to have more than? The issue is I stopped drinking normal coffee because of my stomach issues, and you know, since I'm slightly overweight, I, you know, should not deal with hard stuff, so I tried to reduce it to 0, which I did. And then I got the new coffee machine for reasons. And now I'm drinking coffee without caffeine because I just like the taste of it. And I just don't want it to get overhand again, so okay, let's have one normal coffee then, because I'm feeling good and whatever. So, you know, I just like the taste, and I'm like, okay. But still, more than 2 or 4 cups a day seems a bit, you know, overkill. And it's not cheap either. Like, coffee without caffeine is terrible, price-wise. So, you know, I gotta wind down there a bit too. So yeah, I'm just trying to save money and, you know, get some of my health back-ish. Which is why I'm trying to be standing all stream today too. I know it doesn't change much, but it's better than sitting, and I've had some back issues recently again. And I'm just trying to, you know, not fucking die within the next 10 weeks or whatever. Good posture is underrated. Man, when I'm sitting, I'm such a slouch. I swear to God. It's terrible. So yeah, I'm gonna try to be standing majority of the time on the PC. And see if I can do anything else that helps there too. So yeah. Let's move on. Enough real talk. Man, always makes me fun for me sitting upright. I mean, you're doing it right though. I've never been taught to sit upright. So I've been slouching all life, and now I'm trying to fix that, and you know, it's a fucking mess. Been going for a daily walk the past couple of months, helps my back. I kind of want to do that too, but I don't want to do too much at one time. I just want to make one thing, and once that thing is settled, like when I'm standing more often on the table or whatever, I can start doing other things like going to the gym or, you know, just walking. Or whatever. It is on my list of things to do this year, for sure. But I still want to make sure that, you know, I have this going for me for now. So baby steps. Like daily walks is definitely something on my list. Then again, you know, one thing at a time, right? I'm sorry to interrupt your goodbyes, you guys, but I'd like to officially invite you to a little surprise ceremony. Yay, we get invited to a surprise ceremony. We will be sacrificed to the greater entity. Yoo! Which will take place in 3 days hence. Oh, that's some answers indeed. That is why I started walking first. I want to start working out again too, but start with a walk just to get the heart up a bit. I've been known to overdo it when I get to... Yeah, same. It's the reason why my back is hurting again. I overdid it in the rehab for my back, and that's why I'm suffering again, more or less. So yeah, baby steps is the better way, always. Taking a little time to think really cleared our heads. We had gotten bogged down in the details, and in our own insecurities, to be honest. So we decided to make it simple again. No fuss, no massive expense, nothing like that. Just us and our closest family members. That's how to do it. This is how to do it. Not good, one step at a time. Exactly, yeah. Whether we got them at birth or chose them ourselves. I am very touched, Mr. Baileys. Oh, come on. You know you mean a lot to the two of us, as does this place. Speaking of which, I also have Hyde's invitation here. A special invitation card for a certain someone. Okay, that's fine. What is the other thing we have? Hold on. Give me a sec. What was that again? Riona's contact info. Was that for Lucas? Was Riona's address for Lucas? Fucking internet here in the back that shed itself. Oh, that sucks. Well, Hyde and Gala's invitation, seeing how that's his obvious +1. Yeah, even Bailey says that those two are together. Come on, game. Give it to us. We need the gay dads. No? I think it was for Rachel or Aqua. I mean, I don't think Riona knows Aqua, right? They haven't been in the thing together. Rachel could be a possibility, but I'm pretty sure they have been in contact. Oh, shit. I mean, they do have phone numbers. No, hold on. They don't have phone numbers, I think. No, wait, there was a thing. Oh, shit. Those two were connected via Bluetooth. They gave information. Was that Georgie? Wasn't that Georgie's, for the thing? Are you having a fever dream? No. No. There was a thing. Two people connected their phones. Riona was one of them. Riona. And they now need the contact information of the other person. No, actually, no, wait, yes. Listen, brains. Everyone has brains, and mine works zip, you know? You just sipping it. Oh, shit. Fucking hell, who was it? It's for Georgie. I said it. I got to it. I'm so smart. You're a monk? Yeah, pop pop. Would you give it to them when you see them? It would be an honor. Your monk needs 0 bit. That is not true. That is not true. Silva and Amanda, I don't have a card for you, but you're in the cafe family as well, so I'm sure Lua won't mind. Would you like to join us for the party? A party? This is our first experience being invited to a party. It is 99% pleasant. And a 0.001% disappointing that we have to refuse. Yeah, I truly appreciate the offer, Baileys. But sadly, we're leaving Seattle tomorrow. Oh, really? That's more sudden than I expected. Are you going back to space then? Not yet. We are going on an adventure. Is it inside a volcano? Are you a monk halfling? Sorry. That sounds very exciting. It really is. Amanda and I are taking a trip through the country. And maybe even a bit further if we got time. We're basically going to be tourists. Tourists is such a fascinating concept. Although our sibling explained why it to us multiple times, we still find it very hard to comprehend. We always thought that traveling must have a mission, a purpose. But it seems that tourism is traveling with no other purpose than traveling. Which is in essence circular reasoning. It may well be, but it's still a lot of fun. In fact, I'd say it's the real purpose of tourism. To have fun, to relax, to see beautiful things. To enjoy life, you know? Enjoyment as a purpose. That is new to us, but we are 99% excited to try it out. And so am I. I've never been out of Seattle since I arrived. I guess I was afraid I wouldn't be able to blend in. That I would have to restart everything from scratch. But knowing that you're here, that I always have a place to return to, where I'll feel home, well, it makes me a lot less nervous. I'm very happy to hear that. Life goals, dude. Okay, it's enough. You can stop awkwardly looking at me like this. Stop it. I think I should order a drink. Of course, what can I make you? I'd like to reflect the spirit of our upcoming adventure, but I'm also in the mood for something sweet and soothing. So sweet and soothing, but with an adventurous kick. Yeah, that's exactly right. Then how about some hot chocolate with something extra to make it fun? I'd love that. Hot chocolate with some sweetness and spice would be amazing. So, honey and ginger then. Chocolate, honey, ginger. I would say. Is that correct? There we go. Easy. Okay. Hold on. Excuse me? Fast to make, fast to drink, and the best start to light year guided adventures. Okay, that is very cute. That is very cute. Okay. Oh, we like this name. It is evocative and adventurous. Evocative? Yeah. Is the speed of light not evocative of great adventures? The speed of light? Oh, wow. Way to target your audience. Thank you. But do you like the taste, Silver? I mean, then go for it. It won't be done by itself, so... Chop chop. You got this, though. You have a wonderful background noise. With my wonderful, wonderful voice. With wonderful, wonderful rainfall. With wonderful, wonderful background music. You know... What else do you need? Maybe someone who cleans your kitchen. A drink. I mean, that works too. A strong one. I love it. This is exactly what I wanted. It's got the spicy kick of ginger to start with, which keeps you on your toes, but then the honey makes it sweet and comfortable. In fact, It reminds me of you, Amanda. How does it taste remind you of us? I guess he's saying that you're sweet, but with a strong character as well. That's about right. We do not entirely comprehend it, and yet we are pleased. Well, that's that settled then. Whenever you miss Amanda Silva, you can come here, and I'll make you this drink. I'd like that, thank you. Whoa, careful there, you don't want to spill a drink you enjoy this much. Oh, you're alright. I'm just so excited I can barely sit still. Honestly, this is probably the best thing Silva can do anyway, so that works. I can imagine a first trip across the country is a big deal. It is, but that's not the only reason I'm excited. Okay, that was quite the dramatic pause. I really want to know what you're going to say now. You guys seem to lead very interesting lives. Oh, not at all. I think I'm quite a boring person. With a secret society and an alien background. It's true that some of my life circumstances are a bit unusual. But this particular thing is very commonplace. Our sibling is excited because his date will be joining us. And in fact, we must be fair and acknowledge that we may have misjudged her based on her lack of facial symmetry. Although Pearl's features are 9% different from left to right, we agree with her movie analysis, 99%. Whoa, hold on. Amanda, you have met Pearl, and you talked about movies? And now she's joining you two on a holiday? How did any of that happen? We watched orc westerns all together last night. Pearl likes them a lot as well. You don't exactly sound thrilled. Fortunately, she also likes space travel operas. Oh, I see. Okay, makes sense. Learning couple compromises the hard way. I suppose so. Well, I'm glad to hear that she's met Amanda and that they got along. Does that mean she also knows where you're from? She does. In fact, I told her about that on our first date. That's very brave. And definitely the right call. It's very hard to put yourself out there under any circumstances. To reveal something so vulnerable to someone you've just met and are starting to like, it takes guts. You're very kind, but I don't think so. To be honest, I hadn't planned it that way. Although I have felt safe here with all the regulars, I know that not everyone would be open-minded about me. And so I wasn't sure I'd say anything to Pearl that night. But as we were talking, I was so happy to learn more about her, about who she is. And I realized that I didn't want her to have an incomplete picture of me. My past is a part of me. If my goal is to find someone who sees me for who I am, then she needs to know about that too. And in the end, that was the right decision. Damn, boy. He's coming a long way. Like, not only, you know, the difference in, you know, distance, but, you know. Well, I will say that if she'd heard your story, and that changed how she viewed you, then she wouldn't have been worth your time anyway. That's fair. But still, even knowing that, I admire you a lot. The truth is, and this is a bit of a strange thing to say, but I think I'm proud of who I've become. And I want the people I love to be proud of me too. What is proud? Proud is... For yourself, I think it's when you start to be satisfied with what you're achieving. Especially if you have to fight to get there. And for others, it's when you think of someone you care about, consider who they are, and the way they're acting. And it just fills you with joy. Ah, we see. Then we are definitely proud of you. That's so cute. I love that. You two are really a sweet family. And so are you and Miss Lua, Mr. Bailey. True. Chosen families can also rock. They definitely rock. Except they include Lucas, and then, you know, everything is going to shit, but you know how it is. When we met Pearl, we came to a conclusion. There's no difference in nature or expression between a family that you are born with and a family that you acquire by choice. Both demand work and understanding. There may be minute difference in the specific processes, but the bond appears to be 90% similar in the end. So it is. Well, we should probably get going. Yeah, we must go pack. First time I see someone get excited about that specific part. What Amanda really means is that I must pack. While she analyzes the earthling ritual of folding shirts, rolling up socks, and so on. Oh, that's amazing. Precisely. This is the future further information for our research. We are thrilled. Good luck, Silver. Indeed. That was amazing. You enjoy your trip, both of you. I hope you'll tell us about it when you're back, Silver. I will. Good night, you two, then. Bye. Hasta la vista. Okay. Hasta la vista, strangers. Huh? Orc Westerns. Bye to you too. Bless your heart. Oh, fucking A. There's never a dull moment in your cafe. I try. Speaking of which, would you like to hold some party or after party for your wedding here? I know it's not a very large space, but perhaps whether we'd like it? We'd love it. Honestly, I didn't want to impose, but there's no place that could be a better fit. And I don't mind that it's not very large. It's going to be a small, cozy wedding. So this is perfect. It's settled then. Lua's going to be over the moon when I tell her. So, do you think we will be able to play through the wedding stuff? Like just seeing all of them together in fancy stuff, you know, that would be really cool. He knows that feeling when it's not that large, yeah, just like you. In fact, I'm going to go and tell her now. That would be cute. Yeah, it would really be cute. I would love that. That's a very exciting prospect. It really is. Thanks again. You're like a guardian angel for us. I'm a guardian eldritch entity. Okay, I'm an alien, but you know, whatever. And on that note, I'm off. Good night. Night night. More like a guardian hive mind. Good night, Mr. Bailey. Mid-counter. Listen, I'm tired, okay? At least I got something out, you know? Alrighty, we're gonna be taking our break now. It's a wee bit early, but, you know, the best way to stop a thing is when, you know, when the newest part starts or stopped, so it's like just like this, one step better than like your mom. Yeah. And who is doing the your mom jokes all the fucking time? It's not me. It's you. Okay, so anyhow. I'll see you all and enjoy some clips, starting with Lucas, sadly. Back. Just in time for the ad break to end. We are all here, gathered today, to play through the wedding. I don't know. I don't think so, but that would be cool. So let's move on. I hope you all had a wonderful break. I didn't do anything in the break, since I'm standing anyway, so I keep stretching while I'm doing, you know, the stuff, so this works. Anyhow, Neko Mimi driver crashes truck filled with catnip. Suspected DUI. UFO previously spotted by Space Guard fighters. A very determined hot air balloon. CXX-20's virus vaccine boosters ready for distribution. Alrighty. Aqua! Yo, my girl! Good night. I'm taking an easy day because self-care is important, blah blah blah. Nobody cares about self-care. I told my wife that she needs to embrace her mistakes. She gave me a hug. I love the whole dynamic with Georgie and his wife. I really wish we could have... you know, met her. That would have been so amazing. Don't you blah 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 Rachel? I always blah 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 Rachel. Whatever souls are made of. I didn't expect to see him here. The coffee shop around the corner of this busy city. My safe place. I thought after the breakup, this place would be another memory he locked up and kept in this closet, never to be visited again. He hadn't seen me yet. Good, I convinced myself. I didn't need another emotional roller coaster after today's load of work. All I wanted was a cup of coffee, finish work, then maybe read a chapter of my old copy of Wuthering Heights. Should I go somewhere else? This coffee shop is my place. I was the one who introduced this place to him. It should be him who leaves this place. I mean, he was the one who left our relationship. Pretty sure leaving is his thing. Screw it. What I need is the bitterness of coffee, not a broken love story. Oh, my favorite customer. What kind of flavor shall I offer you this lovely evening, ma'am? A cup of cappuccino, with less of a weird-ass flirting, please. Lara spotted her signature cheeky smile. Her fingers danced on the cashier's keyboard while she locked my order. Salty today, aren't we? And here I thought my weird-ass flirting is the reason you keep coming here. Always with a cheerful attitude. She was actually one of the reasons I kept coming back. If I ever let that slip, though, I'd never hear the end of it. The pretty barista was dosing the coffee as she studied me and my restless face. Hey, are you meeting him? He's been here for a while, you know. I watched her tamping the portafilter as I collected myself after that question. I am not. I didn't even know he'd be here. We don't talk much nowadays. Should I kick him out? I have the power to do so if you want. It's fine. But I could use more of this supportive Lyra in the future. Keep this attitude for me from now, okay? My banter felt thin. Nervous? Maybe. But why would I be? We're over. End of story. Well, good luck, girl. Lyra imparted me her sincere smile as I left the counter to go to my table. I sipped my cappuccino as I switched my gaze between my laptop and the shop's decor. Wuthering Heights laid there, my bookmark sticking out near the book's spine. You remember? He read this book in one night, so he could talk about it with you. Oh, the thought came dancing unannounced. After a while, he finally made his move as he approached my table. Can I? He asked, his hand on the chair in front of me. I stared at his eyes for 2 seconds before I answered with a shrug. So, how are you? He began, letting a silence pass beforehand. Better than ever. Busy as ever. My eyes laser focused on my screen. Don't look at him. Do not look at him. That is so you. Well, sorry for trying to survive this world. Pretty sure he was taken aback by my cold retort, but I didn't need to see him now. Go away. Sorry to come here to your safe place. Just wanted to check on you. Just wanted to see if you're okay. Of course he knew this was my safe place. I was an open book to him. Always had been. Well, I'm as good as any broken-hearted office lady could be, so job's well done, pretty boy. Shit. Old habit came back to me. You're still angry with me. That wasn't a question, a full-point sentence observation. You know what? I was, but shit happened, and maybe we were just not meant to be, and that's that. I could live my life fine without you before, and I can certainly live my life now. Another silence as we stared at each other. Sorry, work. Something else came up, demanding to be taken care of. I steeled myself and gave him my best cold stare. I wasn't going to show him how broken he had made me. This girl was ready to take on the world, and a sad love story would not be her downfall. You know, I think we were meant to be, just not meant to last. Oh boy. Okay. I was pretty good at reading his emotions by his eyes alone. Those eyes used to mean the world to me anyway. And yet, they are strangers' eyes now. You and your pretty words, boy. I felt so messy. What was I supposed to say to all that? I was not sure. Was I angry? Should I just yell at him and storm out? Was I sad? Was I hoping that this could be a chance to reopen that already closed chapter? I wasn't sure, I just felt like a mess. He looked at my copy of Wuthering Heights. Whatever our souls are made of, yours and mine are made the same. Maybe we should have known that isn't a good thing. Just like how that book goes. I couldn't help but give him a smile, albeit not a happy one. Of course, a part of me wished that this could be a chance to rebuild the burnt bridges. Wouldn't it be nice to have him back in my apartment like we used to? There's still a part of the world we haven't visited together, isn't there? Well, this story is finished. No use thinking about it now. It's over. That's what you want, right? He said that and sat there, silent, his stranger's eyes on me. Just because our story ended like this doesn't mean you were not the best thing ever happened to me, you know? Of course I know that. I replied, trying to be as coy as I could. One wrong word, and I just knew my tear ducts couldn't hold it anymore. What's with this messed up situation? Did we think this would happen when we promised to be with each other? Whatever our souls are made of, his and mine were made the same. We promised to never haunt each other, didn't we? I love how Aqua sat through all that. Or the one shot that would actually wait the entire time. That's damn right. If it would have been one, it's Aqua, 100%. Okay, big breakup story. Great. Cannot wait to see how this will be, you know, relevant. How are you? Good, as usual. How about you? Honestly, lots of things have happened. Can I order something first, though? Of course, what would you like? Can you make me a cup of chai? Do we have chai? Do we have chai? So eine Scheiße. Doesn't look like it. I mean, chai is, sort of coffee, I think. And I'm pretty sure I remember it being with milk, maybe. We have chai aqua. Aqua is always chai. It's not coffee. Well, shit. Green tea milk? I have no idea. It's probably, I don't know. No green tea? Well, I don't fucking know. Is it normal tea then? Let's go down the whole fucking line. I mean, I know of a thing that is called chai latte, so I'm assuming it's something with milk. Tea, ginger, cinnamon, never mind. I'm just fucking dumb then. Ginger, cinnamon. I don't know. I don't know. Chais are good for cold days. She ordered a chai, not a chai latte. Yeah, still, I know. My thinking was, okay, I know I heard of chai latte. Usually lattes are with coffee. You know, since they haven't been with coffee, I was like, okay, I'm totally lost. Chai just means tea. Does it? Chicken tikka masala. Yeah. Chai latte with cocoa and white chocolate. Jesus. Okay. Okay, I guess I learned something. Chai means tea. Cool. Interesting. There you go. Let me see. Spiced tea from Southern Asia. Let me see what Aqua has to say on the social media. Now that we are bigger friends-ish. Okay, same thing. Okay, never mind. A cup of masala chai for the lady with eclectic tastes. Thank you, it's delicious. You are welcome. So, you were saying? Oh, right. It's just, I've been busy working on my game. Oh, I see. How's it going? Pretty difficult, but I'll manage. I'm glad to hear that. How's that contract you talked about the other day going? Oh, that. I rejected it, of course. Yes, fuck, yeah. Good girl. There's no saving it really, which is a shame. I truly like their games. But with all the shady requirements they had, I could tell they looked down on us small developers. And the scary thing is, if I hadn't known that, if I hadn't known what I know now, it's basically teen your language if the product came from Vietnam and via Dutch-English trade route to your country, and Chai if the product came from China and was sold through Persia. Okay, that's a thing I will 100% remember. So, thank you, Lucas. It's a nice little fact to have, though. So, thank you. I appreciate it. That is definitely good to know. This is the history teacher in Lucas, I think. Just because they were a publisher I loved a lot, I would have overlooked all that. That is understandable, though. You trusted them not to take advantage of you. Also, T equals C trade... What? T equals C trade and Chai equals land trade. Oh, okay, I see what you... Okay, you know what? You know what? I actually understood that. Thank you for explaining it to me like I'm 5. This is very helpful. I wish my history teacher would have taught me such things. Instead, we had World War II for 2 years, then we made him so angry he popped a vein in his eye. Yeah. My history teacher was an absolute dipshit too. So, yeah. I don't even want to talk about it, so you know how fucked up this is. Usually I'm like, okay, let's talk about everything, let's get it out there, let's vent a bit, but this guy... Whew, okay, anyhow. Well, it has to be fair for both of us, right? Because at the end of the day, it's business. But, I don't know. Yeah, actually I tried negotiating with them. Because I wondered if they still had any good faith left. Don't tell Myrtle, okay? Oh, okay. But as I expected, it really didn't go anywhere. Okay. Sorry about that. Instead, they insisted they're doing me a favor, since I'm just a small developer. And I was just thinking rationally, or in business terms. Old history teacher before that one gifted me a book on mythology across the world, and ever since that I was interested in the subject. Yeah, it's the little things, like, it's unreal how little things like that can shape your interests. Maybe that's why I'm not interested in anything. That would be, let's just say it's the teacher's fault, you know? And I wasn't thinking rationally or in business terms. Oof. Doesn't sound like good faith to me. Right? Considering the unfair conditions they've expecting me to accept. Now that one's on you. Oh. You could have given me at least one out. Come on. Only one. They could have at least been polite about it. I doubt they are, though. Yeah. Aquan!
This is all your fault, man!
Oh no! Oh no! We fucked up! We fucked up, dude! I just got an achievement that said Aqua and Myrtle did not get to make up. Shit! We fucked up the Myrtle and Aqua thing. No! The whole playthrough is dead! Oh, fuck. Shit, fuck. Oh, no. Did you make Myrtle the wrong... I made one wrong drink at some point, yeah. Where you were, no, GM, that's not right. Remember? Like 2 days before or whatever. Ah, shit. Well, can't be helped. I broke them up. What's up? Nothing? Is it about Myrtle? Oh? Well, sort of. We haven't talked much since our little argument. Only checking in here and there. I'm going to Tech Mall, so I can look for parts to upgrade my PC. Rip our gaming lessons, yeah. That's why it's the first playthrough, you know? I guess. Yeah, I hope I get a good deal there. I wish Myrtle would apologize, though, for treating me as if I'm totally clueless. If she did, I could ask her to help me pick the right parts now, you know? But I know I was in the wrong too. I wasn't being clear with my words, with my anxiety talking and all. But I already told her I'd rejected the contract, right? Yeah, I heard you say that. She should have tried to listen a bit. Sorry to hear you're having a hard time. It's fine. It was just bad timing. Clearly you care about each other though. So you two will make up eventually, I'm sure of it. Yeah. That cheers me up a little. Anytime. I suppose I better go now, so I can shop around as long as I want. Maybe I'll go get something nice for myself too. Like what? Maybe a new bolster? My current one is no longer firm. Ah, I see. Well, I hope you have a good time. Thank you. I'll see you later. Take care. Well, that is unfortunate for Myrtle and Aqua. This really sucks. That really sucks. Damn it. I guess I'll go over today's checklist. Huh? Oh, hey! That's your first Oh, hey! Well, hello there. Nice seeing you there, Henry. How goes it? Good, good, good. I see you're doing good too. As usual. What do you want to drink, Henry? Henry, it's on me. No, that won't do. Well, let's talk about bills later. So, what will it be? You first. You sure? Okie dokie. I'll have one STMJ, please. That was tea, egg, something else. Shit. We had an STMJ before, no? Pretty sure. There it is. Milk, ginger, honey. Never mind. Milk, ginger, honey. Egg. I only remember the fucking egg. I'm sorry. Because it's so weird. There you go, mate. One STMJ coming up. Ah, it smells so nice. Spot on, thank you. You're very welcome. How about you, sir? Oh, it's my turn. Something with ginger, please. Anything else with that? Well, what would you recommend? Anything from your new tea line is fine. Oh, I see you have a new selection. Yeah, we have blue pea and hibiscus tea available. Hibiscus, huh? You should try Te Yai Rosella. It's pretty good for this kind of weather. Sounds familiar. It's ginger steeped with roselle buds. Another name for hibiscus. Anything else in it? Well, it's a bit sweet. Interesting. I'll try it then. Te Yai Rosella. So we got hibiscus, we got ginger, and then a little bit of sweetness, aka honey. There we go. Easy clap. And we're gonna give him the invitations that for the wedding. There we go. What's this? Oh, it's Bailey's and Lou's wedding invitation. Really? For Hyde. Oh. The date is really soon. Could you pass it along to him since I'm not sure when he'll be there? Okay, sure. Did it bad? Should I have given it to Hyde instead? Since it says Hyde on it, but you know, they assumed Gala is the +1 anyway, so... No, you're doing the right thing. Okay. A piping cup of tea Rosella for you. Like, I am a person, when I know that, I basically say out, okay, I'm giving you this for Hyde, because we all know you are gonna be the +1 for Hyde, so, you know, bananas. Does it look any good? Uh-oh. It looks about right. Smells good too, try it. Yup, it's good. Glad I passed your impromptu test. Yeah, our barista should have said it like that. Yep. I don't get why not. So, what's been going on? Did I miss anything? Something happened, didn't it? You can say that. Yeah, this is for your husband, since you're coming along anyway, right? This is the sentence I should have said. Or the barista, I guess. I think the officer's coming too, by the way. Alright. As for me, I'm just glad my fury is over. Are you okay, though? I'm fine, as you can see. How are you managing, Henry? Did you get your checkup? I did. Rachel pestered me to get it done all week, so I had to do it. Good Rachel. You know what? Good on her. Good Rachel. The Eldritch entity disguising itself as a barista. Sadly, we know we're not Eldritch entity, we're just an alien. But, you know. In my headcanon, we are an Eldritch entity feeding off, you know, I don't know what. Differences, guys. Good. There's no doubt I need to slow down. I can feel it in my bones. Time is a harsh mistress, as they say. Ain't that the truth? But I don't think you get to complain, though. Why not? An Eldritch entity can be seen as an alien, though. I'm gonna go back to tidying up the kitchen. Okay, you do that. You do your kitchening. Hold on, I need to take a sip. Alien just means foreign in the end. Yeah. I'm not advertising the brand I'm drinking, okay? Leave me alone. Shush. It's just linguistic nitpicking you're doing to spite me. It's Lucas we're talking about, Jules. Of course he's fucking nitpicking. You know, my body isn't what it used to be anymore. Oh? I mean, compared to my prime. 50 years ago. I'm kidding. Truth is, my body doesn't hold up well when I'm transforming anymore. Oh, is that so? The worst. Yep. The soreness doesn't go away as quick as it used to. The only thing worse are philosophers. Funny, I love that. It's harder to get up in the morning after all that. Like today. I know the feeling all too well. Especially in this kind of weather. Oh? It's like my bones. If my body knows if the storm's gonna get worse. You didn't even have to write that, you know. This was a totally legitimate sentence to be written, okay? No weather forecast can match the accuracy of my joints. You literally just said you had me twice. I mean, minus and minus equals plus, right? Did you ever do any math? Come on. Yeah, but I did it affectionately. Okay, that works too, I guess. No weather forecast can match the accuracy of my joints. Well, lucky for you, ginger is great for sore muscles. Yeah. Ginger is good for great muscles, sore muscles, huh? Joshi, my boy! How's your wife? Hey folks, the man of the hour. Hiya. What I miss? Some very important weather talk. Is that so? Sounds like Mr. Tom then. How are you? Well, how am I? If you're talking about my case, well, I don't even know where to begin. One of my friends is a philosophy doctor, and when she starts talking, I always zone out. And then I'm like, I love you, but I didn't get a fucking thing you said. That is so funny. It's like the image, like, I love you, but what the fuck? Henry, you know nothing about what I'm about to say, right? No, what are we talking about? You should have primed him before I got here. My bad. In my defense, I didn't know you were coming until Mr. Gala mentioned it. Excuses! Again! Enough, Waka! Okay, sorry. Sorry. I'll help explain it to Henry. In short, there's been a string of car vandalisms nearby. So he's trying to figure out if the tree being gone has anything to do with the case. And that's where we are now. Yup, that's about it. That's a lot to take in. Anything new happened since? Just fucking crashed and I have no idea why, so I need to check that out after stream. Good that I noticed it, because my camera was just fucking stuck and then everything went to shit. So yay. Anyhow, he tried something. I set a few candles where the tree was. I used my lighter and things happened. Mind backing up a bit? Oh my god, I thought it was my intent. No, I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't know why, but OBS is having some issues with me. I think it might be because of the my Twitch stuff, because it keeps refreshing every once in a while and I have no idea why. I was angrily ranting in the kitchen about it. No, this time it was me, I'm sorry. I apologize. Feels like there's a lot of context missing here. Well, I'm warning you. Everything I'm about to tell you is real. It'll sound a little crazy, but no, I haven't lost it yet. Got it? Loud and clear. I told him about my lighter a while ago. How it might be connected to the ferry market we talked about before. Really, in what way? The lighter was my grandpa's. And there's a chance he bought it from there. Oh, interesting. Yeah, what a coincidence, huh? Anyway, my daughter likes this sort of mystery stuff, right? After talking to her about what's been going on, she believed my lighter was the key to making sense of all this. And gave me some pointers. So, I went back there last night. To the spot, you know. To where the tree used to be. I lit a few candles there and put the lighter right in the middle of it all. I'll be honest, it was spooky as heck. The air was still and I felt tension in my head. Wasn't sure if it was just me being creeped out or if there was something else going on. Whatever it was, I thought I should leave it alone. So I followed my gut and got the heck out of there. Then what happened? It blew up. What? What do you mean, what? The lighter just blew up? Well, what do you mean, blew up? Yeah, I think we definitely need more context here. Well, I didn't see it because I was walking toward my car, you see. But I heard it. Thou! With a little whoosh, followed by a couple of clinklings. Thou? What kind of sound is that? You know, like something small and metallic blew up. Wouldn't bang work better? No, that's a shot. Wouldn't want to confuse y'all with that. But Pthau is... What is that? You know, Pthau? Then what happened? Right, okay. Then I immediately looked back to see it had fallen over, with its lids open. The flame, it was burning white. Whoa. Ain't gonna lie to y'all, I freaked the frick out. But before I could do anything, two small figures emerged from the corner walking toward the lighter. Did they see you? Yeah, they did. They inspected my lighter while I was just standing there. Then they asked me straight up, "Is this lighter yours, guy?" I completely thought out of this convo, to be honest. I only had Kafau and Kapoom and whatever. Yeah, I can see that. You know, all he's saying is he put the things on, put the lighter there, and then he walked away, and then poof, kapow, and, you know, turned around, and that's about it. Then I fired a question back. are you the ones who have been messing with cars around here lately? And they said yes. Well, sounds like a case closed. So they weren't ghosts. Hell no, thank God for that. Then who are they? Let's just say they were close friends of the deceased. They're part of the fairy folk, but I didn't expect them at all. Didn't expect? Do you know them? Kinda. In fact, they own the Gnome Gnomes near my place. Oh, wow. Did they know it was your car then? Nope, cause I only order takeout. And I usually walk there. What was the reason for all the vandalism then? It all started because of broken promise. And we have to start way back for that. Oh boy! You remember why the tree was there in the first place, right? Yeah, it's a dead person. The tragic hit and run. At the time, the court ruling practically let the driver off the hook because of the DUI charge. Well, it sparked a huge protest. Good. In response to it, the mayor at the time gave his word to the victim's family. He promised to keep the tree as a landmark for the community. And I'm really glad there is no fucking written down evidence about it, and you know that people actually can remember the shit 500 years in the future. Jesus fucking Christ, dudes. And the vow was kept well after his tenure was over. But he died a few years ago. And we all know recently what happened to the tree. I see. So it was their attempt to keep the memory alive. Not just for their friend, but as remembrance of the injustice as well. And after all the urban renewals the city's gone through, makes sense if the community that used to be there is gone by now. That is right. There used to be a lot of veteran housing and low-rise apartments in the area. Now it's filled with never-ending projects. You okay? Oh yeah, sorry. There's something about it bothers me a bit. Like what? Their unique disposition after they pass. It bothers me that their own memories are insufficient to ensure their existence. And by failing to remember, we, the outside party, will also gradually lose track of their existence. It just doesn't feel right to me. I get what you mean. An odd erasure of existence. But apparently that's why they keep animals. The Gnome Gnome's owner told me they have a large mastiff living in their place. Others even take care of multiple animals at once. Interesting. I suppose that's why some folk prefer living near the wilderness. But animals don't live long either. Right. But the erasure starts happening if they're completely forgotten, right? Something like that, I guess. I'm not sure. Right, okay. But doesn't that normally happen anyway? How do we pay respects or remember someone who died a long time ago? Like our ancestors, for example. It's our call, isn't it? Every April, Rachel and I would visit my wife's grave. We used to visit her grandparents' graves too, when my wife was still alive. If our extended family was visiting, they'd join us. We'd clean their gravestones, bring food, and have a feast while catching up. It's how Nekomimis honor their dead. And I'm sure other cultures have their own ways too. Right. I truly think continuing the tradition is something we do for ourselves though. To remember the deceased and all the reasons they mattered to us. So except for the weird erased memory part, it sounds on par to me. It's the effort of the living to remember the dead anyway. You're right. Unless you believe in life after death, memories are for us, not for the dead. Exactly. It would be great if we could all remember and help each other, because keeping track of any sort of history is a team effort. Since the best way to gain wisdom is to learn from the past, whether it's bad or good. Yeah. Speaking of the Gnome Gnome's owner though, what happened to them after all that? Oh right, did you arrest them? No. Huh. Are you going to let them go? Not necessarily. But I got an idea on what I have to do. Right now, I'm just happy there's no ghosts involved. Still, it was truly something else. Yeah, what a night it must have been. It is what it is. What's up, big guy? Something on your mind? No, nothing. A shame about that light of yours, though. Oh yeah, it's probably busted, right? That's the thing. It works just fine. Not even a scratch. Really? But that thing blew up, didn't it? Like, pathow! Heck, we even debated the sound effects and everything. As I said, it still works fine. And I don't know what else to tell you. I see. You want to know what I think? No. It's haunted. No, it's not. That thing is definitely haunted. What are you talking about? The white flame is a bit unnatural, I agree. And I remember how you kept forgetting your lighter here. Hey now. A man is allowed to forget stuff as he gets older, no? As for the blowing up, it was probably a well-timed bad chemical reaction or something. This thing is real old after all. If that's the case, you might want to stop carrying it around. At any rate, I believe you now, officer. There's no such thing as coincidence indeed. I still think it's a ghost though. Shut it, Henry. Shush. In any case, mystery solved. For now, at least. Oh no, I think I have to go now. I didn't realize I missed multiple messages earlier because I was so engrossed in your story. Sorry to rush off. I'll see you all again next time. Sure, safe trip. Just laundry left now. Good job, Jules. You got this. Nice seeing you again. Take care. Adios. Hasta la vista. That should be our thing now. Since Amanda is not here anymore, we can do the hasta la vista thing. Let me move over there. You know, all that talking made me thirsty. You want anything? I'm good. Then one espresso for me, please. Sure. And you will get your stuff. There you go. What is it? Also, what is this? Favorite things, funny cop movies, non-diary cakes. Dislikes ghosts. What I'm doing with my life. Trying to be a good father to the 3 kids in his ever-changing world and stay keeper for his lovely missus. Cool. Also, I think there should be something for Gala. Yep. Trying to heal myself by helping other people heal. Good job. You're such a good being. It's Misery Owner's number. She asked me to give it to you. She said she can help you find someone if you need it. Or if you need any information from her. I see. Well, I'm sure it'll come in handy, thank you. Here's your espresso, officer. Thanks. Great as always. I forgot that Gala is a metalhead. So, what's next, officer? What's your plan after this? Other than talking to him? I guess I'll focus on the rumors. We're just getting around that cars are being messed up there. That's kind of expected though, isn't it? There's no point in adding to citizens' worries when the case is pretty much over. And I don't want bad press to paint over the area's history. You're right. There's nothing like rumors. Without being stopped, they'll just spiral out of control. I have a question for you though. Which do you prefer? Wild rumors or bad press? That's a tough one. There's no limit to what wild rumors can become or how far they'll go. But the press can shape a story, report it, and many will believe it as truth. Both are worrying in their own ways. Fair point. But what if we combine them? Rumor, truth, and press. If we somehow combine them, then I think I have a plan. A crazy one, but a plan nonetheless. Maybe I can also add to it. Oh? Sure. It'll take a while to explain though. Well, I'll be here all night. I got time. Alright then. Brace yourselves, folk. It's gonna be a doozy. Okay. Oh, so I guess that's the end of it, huh? Did we talk until morning now? Is that what's or is it just, you know, you will find out when you find out. October 1st. This might be the end of the game, isn't it? The last time we did that, there was also a long skip in day. So, vegan food on the rise. Gnome diet popular amongst young adults. Box office movie High Weapon hits astonishing 2 billion worldwide. What Generation Z really wants? An independent survey. Okay. It checks social media. Today's delivery cutoff time 30, no night shift. We had a break in the office and just played board games for hours. It was fun. Look what Myrtleish did. Sneakily taking my super serious gaming face while playing Super Brawl Pals. That's a really cute picture. Look at her. Look at her gaming. Let's go. Oh, bless. Galati, Part 1. She was supposed to be just a character in my stories. Everything about her was supposed to be in my control. How she fell in love on the rooftop of her apartment, the way she danced on the Magpie Bridge, the Ferris wheel, all of her was the result of my creative decision. She was just strings of words formed into stories written by the tip of my pen. My creation. And the creator wasn't supposed to fall in love with his creation. Yet, along with the ink spilled into words on my notes, her presence has become more and more vivid in my world. The jet black waterfall of her hair. Her eyes, the color that make autumn jealous, framed perfectly by her round amber glasses. The cupid's bow of her smile, and the angelic tunes that came out of those lips. The constellation of her neckline, the shape. She stepped into my reality, further and further with each word scribbled on my papers. Some silent nights, I swear she was there in my office, whispering into my ear how she'd like to be portrayed. She'd guide me to write her stories, correcting my choice of words, saying that she'd never say that to her love. Truthfully, I got jealous of her lover many times. I was heartbroken when she told him how much she loved him. On the Ferris wheel, I hoped I could be there when they got down the gondola, so that I could punch the guy in the face. I felt like I went half crazy trying to give her a perfect ending, and the other half crazy for loving her to begin with. She even claimed a name for herself. Alatea. Okay, took a short break, no laundry, and then time for D&D prep. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds wonderful. Yeah, it looks like they made up anyway, yeah. But we didn't get the conversation in our cafe then, I guess. I mean, as long as they made up, it's fine. So, we did our part, maybe. Tonight, as I finished brewing my Earl Grey tea, my warm writing companion, I found my notebook opened. I hadn't started preparing for my writing session, and I was sure I hadn't opened my notebook, let alone written anything on it. Yet it was there. Handwriting not in my own, neatly penned under my unfinished draft. Meet me between the spaces of your paragraphs. There's enough room for us to dance between your words. Meet me in your stories, you and I. Make this story your own, our own. Meet me in this world you've created for me. Come find me. Pygmalion, my creator, my love. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. Sure. Okay. Hey, Rachel. What's up, girl? Miss Rachel? Oops. It was lovely. I would read a book about this. Yeah, it was really lovely. That was really cool. This is really cool, yeah, for sure. Sorry, I'm just really excited. I've done it. Congratulations. Done what? The music I'm making with AJ. I told you about it last time, remember? Oh, yeah, you did. I brought it with me. Check it out, will ya? Really? Okay. Are you sure we can play it? What about NDS and stuff? Come on, you silly. We're the only ones here anyway. It'll be fine. I mean, the direction has already changed a lot, so... Oh? Never mind that. Let's just play it. Quick! Okay. Sweetheart Latte, Aramy X Nekoshell. What do you think? I mean, I heard that song before because I've been listening to not Baldur's Gate. This is not Baldur's Gate, to be clear. Coffee Talk to You playlist, and this was in it. So yeah, she named it after my drink. Yes, indeed. I do remember that we had inspired her with a drink because she was like, you know, where is it? There it is. Garnished with bits of rose petals, this latte is refreshing of both taste and appearance. She named it after your drink. Yeah. Yep. I remember that. I was inspired by the drink you gave me. Sweetheart Latte, wasn't it? That's right. You composed the melodies? With Aramy, yeah. So like, I know with a name like Sweetheart Latte, you'd expect something a little more fun sounding, right? This sounds... Oh god, excuse me. This sounds rather fun though. It's really catching, I like it. But hearing how you make the drink reminded me of something. Like a new love's beginning, or thinking about your crush. The sourness of anxiety and the sweetness of a promise. There are a lot of steps to keep the delicate balance going until you get to the point where you decide to confess. I think I see where you're going with this. Yeah, just like the drink, right? It needs the perfect balance of ingredients and temperature to mix properly, doesn't it? Well, it would curdle, yeah. That's a really interesting take on the name. There's just one thing I'm wondering about. What is it? If this is supposed to be your new single, wouldn't everyone expect to hear your voice? I know, but I'm planning something. You'll see. How are you, by the way? Just fine, business as usual. Wait, I almost forgot, also. Why is there still the thing? I don't want to skip it because it's cool. Okay, so we started again? No, we paused it, okay. But it's gone now, okay. Sorry, I needed the red dot to be gone. I apologize. Did Dad come here last night? Henry? Yeah, he did. He was meeting up with Mr. Gala, actually. Okay, that's good to know. Why do you ask? He didn't reply to my texts last night, so I wondered what he was doing. Oh, I see. Do you two not see each other often? What do you mean? I just saw him this morning. We still live under the same roof after all. Oh, what a surprise. I thought you'd have been raring to move out by the time you turned 21. Well, here comes the big show. You're not wrong in thinking that, I'm sorry. But Dad's getting older, you know? He's becoming forgetful too, so I'm a little bit worried. Understandable. Besides, we don't really have anyone else, you know? None of our extended family even lives in the States. So, as much as he's been a nag in my whole life, I feel like I should watch over him for now. Right. Oh, hello. Hello. Who this? Hey, Riona. My girl, number 2. Oh, man. What, oh, man? What are you oh manning about? It's Riona. Are you okay? Hello. How are you? Oh, not oh. Oh. I don't know why I saw oh. I have no idea. Okay. Sorry, just a second. Alright? Okay, something is not cool. Huh. She alright? I'm not sure. Oh well, I'll just get a drink first. Right, what would you like? I'll have a cup of milk, please. Sure. There you go. There you go, my girl. Here you go, a cup of warm milk. Thank you. What's up? Oh, nothing. Just remembered something. But it's nothing special, so don't worry about it. I hate when people do that. Stop that. Stop it. Come back. You okay, girl? Miss, are you alright? No. I think... Oh, look at her. I I think I'm sad. What's wrong? That's right, Riona. What's wrong? Oh no. Can someone give her a hug, please? Come on. I've been doing a lot of thinking. About what? About my situation. Have you ever felt like something you've been doing your whole life might be a mistake? What makes you think that? Oh no. I apologize, I did not mean to be so dramatic. Would you two mind listening to my scattered thoughts? Of course, let it all out. Miss Rachel is right, feel free. After listening to the experiences you and Mr. Lucas had, along with my conversations with Cryptid and the regulars of this coffee shop, I've gradually realized over the past week that I'm severely lacking in awareness about many things. Huh? And what makes it more troubling is, it is likely that my ignorance was on purpose. Ignorance on purpose? What do you mean? Oh, okay. Can we give her a hug, please? Miss Rachel, the position you hold today is a result of your efforts and tenacity. You hold your talent, but you did not shirk from taking risks in order to succeed. Your knowledge of the industry has enabled you to successfully navigate it. And I greatly respect your ability to do so. Mr. Lucas also. Although I do not fully understand his content, he is successfully enough that people earn a living through his work. I am aware that must require a great deal of courage and flexibility. To put it simply, I feel ashamed of myself, because I may have become too comfortable with the status quo, to the point that I no longer strive to improve my situation. Are you really though? I mean, you've been trying your best, right? I've been trying, yes. But have I been trying my best? That's debatable. And about my intentional ignorance, I'm simply afraid. Afraid? I understand I have only small chance of being selected for a role in play. I really do. I understand it's due to my lack of network and the industry's expectations, along with my lack of higher education, and for the simple fact of what I am. I'm truly fine with all that, I really am. Because all of it is a pain I am already familiar with. And perhaps somewhere in the deepest depth of my heart, I am having to face unfamiliar rejections again. Having to get used to new pain all over again just might be... might be difficult. Miss, I apologize for all this ruckus. I didn't mean to... Miss Riona, would you please allow me to make you a drink? It's on the house. But... he insists, right? Right. What was the pie you ate the other day? Blueberry hibiscus mint pie. Did you like it? I did quite a lot, actually. Then I'll make something special just for you. Could you tell me its flavor profile? Give me a moment. The blueberry was very sweet and fresh. The crust was buttery. The flavor was enhanced by the tartness of hibiscus and the herbal coolness of mint. Just a very sweet blueberry pie with hibiscus and mint. So hibiscus, sweetness, and mint. Is this correct, Jules? Hibiscus, honey, and mint. It's pretty obvious it should be, but you know. Okay, there we go. See, I can use my brain. I also finished with laundry. Awesome. Berry blue hibiscus quote-unquote pie. Okay. This looks... I mean, it's trying to resemble a pie, right? But, you know. It looks pretty, I guess. If it weren't for the honey cake things on the top, though. It's fine. Okay, what's up here? Tell me all about you, Rachel. I love my family, cats, milk, and you. Sure. Cool. What about Riona? We are the best of things. Favorite thing, Wagner, Liebestod, Puccini, Simio, Gimano, Mimi. Me. Vivaldi, of course, Mozart can't, you know. Don't sure her? What do you mean with don't sure her? Oh, sure, yeah, right, sure. Okay, yeah, sorry. Don't sure her. Listen, here. We need to chop here. Okay, cool. Good. What is the thing on the thing, though? It's a sad drink made from steeped hibiscus, mint, and specially prepared ingredients. Honey blueberry cordial with a touch of vanilla. 1 pie in a cup coming up. Wow, that is so extra. Kind of is, isn't it? But it's so pretty, thank you. Really is, well done. But are you really serving a warm pie filling to your customer? It's not a pie filling. I simply make fruit cordials with honey. And I just happen to have the blueberry on one hand. One on hand. Sure. It's not a pie filling, trust me. I'm not filling anything in anyone's house. It's not. It's nice. Thank you. You are very welcome. What's on your mind? Right now I'm rethinking my true motivation for doing all of this. The driving force behind everything I've done up to this point. Well, what was it? Huh? Your driving force before you started questioning it. I wish to break free from the shackles of prejudice. Whether it's society's or my own. Not only for myself, but also for my kind. I see. Capo, heated blanket, good to go. Awesome. So it doesn't have to be opera, right? Pardon? Reaching that goal can be done in a lot of ways. Like politics. Huh. You're not wrong, but... that was just an example. Jeez. Rachel Cheese. Break free? No. Lucas, don't even start. But I admit, being an entertainer is probably the fastest way to win people over. But that's not what you want to do, is it? My heart tramples for the opera. That is why I wish to pursue it, as long as I'm able. You keep doing this with the fucking songs and then you're gonna cite the whole fucking song and everyone is gonna be like, okay, Lucas is being weird again. You know? However, I believe it is also time for me to consider expanding my horizons. It's a good song. Don't encourage him. Why? I need the time to admire Rachel. You know what? Sure. Oh? I simply do not wish to be trapped in my own fear forever. Although I do regret that my one-track-minded efforts may have been in vain. I don't think everything you've done so far is in vain, though. I always believe in sincere efforts. But never mind that. What are you going to do now? I'm not sure. I already rejected Mr. Lucas's offer. Lucas? He's an influencer who's been coming here recently. Why does that name ring a bell? I'm not gonna say what I was about to say, but I was like, you know. Anyway, whatever. Oh, wait! You know what? Not closely, but I think we follow each other on Tomochill. If it's even the same Lucas, I mean. What was the offer for? I was offered a spot on his new show. While he's still unsure of the format, his aim is to elevate underrated talents. To showcase and interview them in order to bring their work to the forefront. I see. So, what if you rejected his offer? Call him. Huh? Or text him, tell him you changed your mind. What's the worst that could happen? People are allowed to change their minds. If he rejects you, well, that's his loss, isn't it? I'm not sure it would be his loss necessarily. Just do it. Bruh. Text him. Rachel is so supportive. I wish I had supportive friends. I mean, I do have supportive friends. So you know what? I'm not gonna pretend I don't have supportive friends. So I do have that, at least. Time for D&D prep. I haven't said that in a long time. Exciting. I'm worried. A level 15 character is something completely different, I feel like. So this is gonna be very worrisome. No, okay. Don't be, it's gonna be fun. Okay. From one anxiety spike into the other, you know. He responded. What did he say? He told me to stay here. Because he's coming here soon? Huh. Huh. Hmm? Does he live like nearby or something? No, not really. But it seems he had some things to do around here. See, what a great coinkydink. That means you can clear things up in person. You're right. Thank you for giving me the courage, Miss Rachel. Just call me Rachel, will ya? Alright. Although I regret my one-track mindset, I cannot say it has been entirely detrimental to my life. As it's been a habit formed during my time living in the commune. Commune? We Banshees used to congregate together in order to protect ourselves from the outside world. Each of us tended to have a specific role in the commune, and we all would work together as one. Like gears in a machine. Interesting. I did not know that. But you left the commune, right? Yeah. Was it difficult? No, because we're not a cult. Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. It's okay. The commune is simply a defense mechanism from the distant past. So the reason we do not see a lot of banshees around. Is it because many still choose to remain in the commune? Right. The world still is not kind to us. However, we are aware that eventually we must reopen ourselves to the outside world. It was for that reason I learned to drive. You seem to be fond of driving. I am. It's like having a mobile fortress, which is why I find driving calming, even in traffic. Well, a mobile fortress, huh? Never thought of cars that way, but that's interesting. So when you said everyone has a specific role, what do you mean by that? Sorry, I'm just curious. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. Well, we don't have a Banshee culture center anywhere. Time to start one then. Yeah, damn right. Perhaps it's best if I use a specific example, such as my mother's role. Oh? Her role is to trade. In the event that we need to increase our supply or sell our products, or are simply in need of some negotiating, it is my mother who will do the job. She must travel to the nearest city or town in order to exchange goods. And she is our representative when other communities need to discuss things with us. Right. Everyone's work has equal weight. One is in charge of food and drink. Another is in charge of all of our laundry. Everyone has a responsibility to set up schedules and organize the collections of goods. So, like, does each role only have one bearer at a time? No, sometimes there are two or more, depending on the power needed. It's all about balance. I see, interesting. Does your mom still fulfill her role to this day? Yeah. Although, there are times when I wish she would retire. Why? She's doing a good job with that. But the role truly changed her. Oh. She had to endure years of animosity. She had to negotiate everyone's way out of trouble, or to simply defend the commune. That is such a heavy burden. It is, but she refuses to accept any help offered to her. Why? Because it has become her identity, I think. Oh, here? And this is where we're gonna take our break. I'll see you all in 3 to 5 minutes. There's no way around it. We have to deal with Lucas. So let's just get to it, yeah? I hope you all had a wonderful break too. Oh, I should click into the game too to actually use it. Yeah, hi lady. I was starting to wonder when you were going to say something. I'd introduce myself, but I want to hear Riona's story. Fine by me? Oh, it is as Mr. Lucas said. I thought we were already past all that formal stuff. Am I wrong? Raging at DB and Vodafone. Oh boy. Both of them. That's like double trouble. God damn it. Well, you still call her lady. But she is. Shh. The lady is speaking. Oops. Oh, okay. Sorry. It is as Lucas said. Our discussion on the other day led to the same conclusion for me as well. My mother's protective instincts turned into an angry sense of pride. Oh. So while she performs her role really well, her anger often gets the best of her. Things are way calmer for our commune now, so I'm thankful for that. But unfortunately, the damage has already been done. Right. That's when I understood why she was angry too. If your mom has dealt with haters all her life, and you were pretty much in the front seat for all that? Oof. Tough. I guess I can relate in some ways. The Nekomimi culture is also quite strict, although nowhere as rigid as yours. We are heavily stereotyped as being very mid. Mid? Like mediocre in all ways aside from being pretty and cute. Although, don't get me wrong, I am cute. But it makes me wonder, you know? How much of our survival instincts turned into bad stereotypes? Things have changed so much for everyone. Which means we should have moved on from terrible prejudice decades ago, right? So why are so many still stuck with outdated and bad perceptions? Actually, that's exactly why. Life is complicated and change is hard. Learning and unlearning stuff takes time and mental energy, right? And there are billions of living beings in this world. That's why many folk chose to reduce the worlds to a size they can handle. All based on their priorities, of course. I mean, it's no different from how everyone chooses content to consume. Oh. Yeah, and sadly, different culture is probably one of the last things on most beings' minds. Oh yeah, by the way, Jules, if you want to expand on, you know, the Deutsche Bahn and Vodafone thing, just feel free to, right? If you're willing to share that as. Like, I know you wrote me in the break, but, you know, I have to do the thing here. We can check out with it for the Deutsche Bahn thing after I'm done here too. So we can see if we can figure it out together then. Once I'm done here, that is. Unless you already have a vested interest in it, then it's a different story. That makes sense. We all need to survive, I understand that. However, I feel some things shouldn't be excused. Things we do, the principles we hold. All of it has an impact on others. In one way or another. Right. Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, by the way, did Pops contact you, lady? You know, about the tree? I just can't fucking contact them because I can't call them, because I can't pay for my stupid phone contract, because my stupid online banking is work. Okay, we can deal with that once I'm done here. I mean, it's not gonna be immediate, but you know, we can get you help there. It's unfortunate. I mean, that's fucking. Yeah, we can work something out. I'm just so annoyed. I mean, you have all right to be. Everything is just so fucked up, and nobody is willing to talk to you about it. Like the online bank thing has been on there for a while now, and it's really annoying. I can see that. Oh, he did, but what tree? It's a long story. Sure. Keep your smelly secrets. No, this is perfect. You should listen too. The more exposure it gets, the better. Oh, so you are going to tell me. From the very beginning. But before I forget that... Lady, did you have something to say to me? Since you texted me and all? Oh, yeah. Go on, Riona, say it. Oh. So, about your show. Yeah, you're in, right? Are you still unsure about the format? Well, I'm still trying to put it all in orders on paper, so... Kind of? Like, I know I want to do a podcast, a deep dive, and a showcase. But I'm still trying to figure out a great way to fit them all in nicely. Sorry about that. Once I'm done, I'll let you know for sure. What are you planning to show anyway? How do you think it will help the guests? Oh, curious, aren't we? Yeah. Basically, I want to cover stuff that's interesting and underrated from around the city. And beyond, if it takes off, but let's not get ahead of ourselves, shall we? Now scratch that. I know it will take off. That's some confidence you have there. Even though you are not even sure what the format will be. What sound is this tut-tut supposed to be? I have never seen that in writing, and I have no idea what sound that's supposed to be. It's not gonna be toot-toot or noot-noot, like the penguin. You know, this such a choice. I might not know the exact format yet, but all the elements needed to make a good show are locked and loaded already. Really? What are they? Well, there's already so much content out there, right? And you can't deny that today's audience gets bored easily too. If something doesn't appeal to them immediately, they'll just click away. So, how to keep them engaged and stick with us, you ask? Well, from my experience, you need roughly 5 things down pat to keep a show going. The first one being the format itself. Which ironically is the best only thing I don't have. Yet. Anyway, a proper format has good consistency. Could be the way the show is cut or how the information flows. It's built a familiarity with the audience and it makes things easier for the creator too. That makes sense? The next thing you need is topics. Sure, you can have a main theme for your show, like singing or cooking or anything really. Having a theme is essential, but getting topics flowing is essential. Because even singing will need more than one song, right? Same with cooking, you need to show many techniques, recipes, all that jazz. That is true. Right? Since the goal of the show is to shine a spotlight on all things underrated, I figure it should start small and nearby, but still have the potential to grow. And what's better for that than exploring the city and its inhabitants in depth? Especially since I'm fairly new to here and all. Ooh. You get what I'm saying? I can see there are many interesting topics to discuss. Yeah, like locations, events, history. Yeah, and many interesting individuals to meet. Yeah, you have at least 20 in this cafe alone. Definitely. Projects, side projects, plenty of things to cover. Makes sense? What is next? Know your audience. Honestly, in this internet area, you don't need to appeal to everyone. If you do it right, you can target just one type of audience and still get a lot of eyes. Fortunately, I have my base audience already. But since the show will be in a completely new format, a lot of them will reject it. Because people do not like change? That's right. But honestly, that's fine. I'm trying to attract an audience that's more open-minded and can help elevate the stuff we're going to spotlight. Like say, if we cover musicians, they go to their sites or live shows, some cool neighborhood project, they'll be eager to check it out. A cool coffee shop, they'll be interested in visiting. Wink wink. Oh. Anyway, you all know what I mean. The next thing is audio quality. Great visuals and edits. You know the drill, of course. And the last thing you need for a good show is... me! Very funny. You're hilarious, Lucas. just like in real life. Hey, what's with the awkward silence? I mean, personality and smart. Yeah, that's far away. Far away. To find info, you need to be resourceful. And to relay information well, you need a good personality, right? Well, I'm your guy. Why? What's so funny? Am I not the perfect guy? Resourceful, huh? Really? Also, that is what you're questioning, huh? I'm just saying. Because didn't you say you're new to the city, so... Oh, I see. I see how it is. Everyone's so funny today. But you've really thought this through. I'm kinda impressed. Thank you. Probably won't be anywhere near as big as your talk show, though. I'll tell you that. Huh? Rumor has it that your manager is trying to get your old girl band back together. And I heard there'll be a talk show or something of it. Oh, really? How did you hear that? I have my ways. I didn't get the info from shady sources, I promise. Well, okay, I'll give you that, resourceful guy. But the information is outdated already. Oh? Because I won't be in the show. Oh, why? Well, I actually like the idea of a comeback. But if it were to happen, I would want new branding, you know? Like a new us. To show we've grown. Ah, I get that 100%. Well, that's too bad. Why? I think you have a talent for getting people to talk. You are able to read the room with sensitivity. Therefore, I would definitely be interested in watching your talk show program. You think so? Oh, I'm flattered. You're right about that though, I'm pretty good. But I'd rather express myself through my music, my songs and my performances. You know? Yeah, I understand that very well. Then, do you want to be our first guest? Me? Why? I thought you wanted to highlight independent artists. Well, aren't you making a new kind of music lately, Miss Rachel? So you actually have a side project. Oh, well, yeah, but... I was kidding about inviting you earlier, but hey, maybe it could work out after all. Help out a new channel, will ya? You wish. I'm a very busy Neko Mimi. But maybe... Woohoo! What is it? I thought your plan was to have Miss Riona as your first guest. Oh. Well, about that... I'm definitely jumping the gun here, but... I was kinda hoping you'd be my co-host instead. That's a... Ooh. You know, she has been struggling with this stuff the whole fucking time, the whole fucking... Just thinking being a guest in there. And now that she was like, okay, I think I can handle being a guest in there, he's gonna jump the gun again and be like, yeah, be my fucking co-host, be in every fucking show. Sing the main song on your own, you know? Okay. What? Me? I was going to ask you later, but he over there cornered me something fierce. Oops, sorry. Why me? I like the way you explain difficult subjects, and I really enjoy talking to you. Yeah, they're totally gonna bang. You have plenty of knowledge and experience from being on the road a lot. And all of your stories are so damn interesting. Plus, someone needs to offset my chaotic personality. Like contrasting hosts, huh? Yeah, what's more, she's not nervous talking in front of the camera at all. Well, she is a performer. I know. I'm just saying she's a natural on camera. So yeah, that's what I was going to ask later if you wanna be my co-host. Only if you're interested, of course. I might need a moment to consider. Of course, take your time. However, if you're open to receiving input, may I throw in an idea for the format of the show? For real? Of course. And I'm staying until you all tell me everything I missed. Okay. Yeah, the night's still young. And now the night is over. Next day. That was really wholesome though. Rachel and Lucas buttering up Riona. That was really cool. Monday, October 2nd. Google Labs shut down. Researcher to finally stop experiments after 1,304 incidents. Users of Tomodachi's new stories feature. It needs a longer duration. I mean, what did you expect from me and my girl? The piece of halfling advice that seared into my memory. Oh. That's a strong start. Boy. Okay, we gotta check social media first and our The Evening Whispers story for the day. Okay, let's go down here. No delivery today. Check this out. Your boy has started a new podcast for y'all. Wanna know more? Sorry, not sorry, forgot to post the trailer. Do you like video podcasts? Oh, look at that picture. Look at them go! That is so fucking cute. I love that. This is such a cute... Oh, I love that picture so much. Even though Lucas is in it. That's awesome. I love that. That is really cute. Pygmalion Part 2. He wrote another sad thing for me. This one, supposedly I was on a Ferris wheel, where the love of my life decided to end things with me. The love of my life. Like it's not my decision to make. The guy my writer made isn't who I love the most. Hell, he was just a barely fleshed out character with some dreamy words ready for me. The one who has won my heart is the person who made those dreamy words come out of his mouth. My writer, my creator, my Pygmalion. To be fair, Rachel should have been in front of the pack. I don't think so. Rachel is supposed to bring out the eyes to the new Rios, right? But the main people still are Lucas and Riona. So it makes sense that she's in the background, because she's just there to get the initial... Okay, yeah, cool. Never mind, I thought we had a real talk here. Okay, moving on. The one who has won my blah blah blah, yeah, my Pygmalion, sure. My heart, I said, as if I actually had one. I was just some lines and some short stories made to entertain anyway. I was made to be fiction, a part of something way bigger. But hey, if I was just fiction, I might as well fight for my own happy ending, right? Everything's possible in fiction, after all. The kitchen is now lurking. Okay, goodbye, kitchen. Thank you for the lurk. Okay, that's interesting. I need to work on that thing then. Hold on. That's so funny. Kitchen is not working. Okay, thank you for hanging out today, though. I appreciate it a lot. In case you're not gonna come back in time. So, yeah. I want to write my own stories. An ending of my own choosing. Built as of my own effort. Isn't that what we all want in life? Do you think I can have my own happy ending? Have you found your own? Well, we can never find out if we don't try, right? And I'm not going down without trying. Because this, my beloved readers, is my story. Okay, Tidus. Not my writers, not yours, mine. Only I get to decide how my story goes. And I'm sure I deserve a happy ending, don't we all? But hey, enough about me. What about you? Have you written your own stories yet? You are about to finish the game now. What will you do once you close the game? Are you going to play it from the beginning again? Do you think in your second playthrough the ending will be different? Is there a happier ending here? Have you decided on your own ending? Okay, that's pretty straightforward. But I'm gonna say right away, we're gonna complete this game once. And that's gonna be it. Because I want you all, if you don't know the game, to play it on your own. And get the true ending if you like the characters and whatever, and buy the game for yourself. Because this game is absolutely worth it, but, you know, my thoughts will come after we finished. That being said, we're gonna play through it once. I'm gonna do my other playthroughs on, you know, Discord or in my own time, depending on how I feel. And yeah, that's about it. For stream purposes though, the first playthrough is gonna be the end of it. Just a little disclaimer for the future. So I drove him home around while he was nursing his broken heart. Really don't know why we're discussing my sad stories right now. Eyes on the happy couple. Oh, it wasn't said so much as cute though. But it's true that you and Mr. Bailey should be in the spotlight, Miss Lua. Or just in the light. Sorry, I'm trying to get to the switch. Ow. Oops, my apologies, Mr. Gala. You're literally as solid like a wall. I'll take that as a compliment. Ah, here we go. Hey, look at them all. We're rehearsing the wedding, are we? You all found your way to a seat. I am impressed. We've been here often enough that we know the place like the back of our hand. I don't know the back of my hand. How does... Okay, you know what? Never mind. That's what it means to have regulars. So it does. Now, shall we get the celebration started? Please, I'm so excited. That's adrenaline for you. Hang on to that feeling. You call it adrenaline. I call it deep, passionate, irresistible fascination for her husband. Hey, don't get too cocky, Mr. Miller. Oh, are you taking Lua's last name, Baileys? Ah, no, we're keeping our last names. But I'll be Mr. Miller if it pleases Mrs. Miller. Anything to make you happy. Oh, you always make me melt. Disgusting. He said, wiping off his tears. Oh, God, I love you so much. How many times must I tell you? It was the City Hall flowers. They make my allergies flare up. Sure, let's go with that. This would be the perfect time for some drinks. I wouldn't say no to something hot for sure. And to something sweet. To something decadent and chocolatey. But let's keep it fresh. There's enough sweetness here to give me a sugar rush. So, in summary, sweet and chocolatey, but with some freshness to it. Okay. Okay, chocolate honey mint. Right? I don't know if Jules is here, I hope so. Otherwise I'll get my phone real quick. Oh boy. I'm so old. Oh, I'm so old. I'm so old. Okay. Let me find the cheat sheet. Enjoy the vibes. Coffee talk. Celebration drinks, I guess. All good, you do you. I have my phone here. It's okay. Don't worry. You do your thing. Hold on, that's the wrong game. Oops. It's Coffee Talk 2. Now the internet is suddenly not working on your phone anymore. Oh my god. This is so annoying, Jules. I'm really sorry. I wish I couldn't. I wish I can help later. I'm really sorry. Dude. You know what? It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be chocolate honey milk. I don't want you to wait any longer. Dana is not helping me either. Yeah, we're gonna try and figure out something out once I'm done here, okay? We're gonna do it. After midnight. That sounds right. A whiff of old world charm. A soup corn of intensity and a dash of fresh air for timeless late night celebration. Yeah, look at them all fancy, right? I mean, Gala, you know, didn't change that much, but everyone else? Hopefully the drink is to your liking. I love it, it's very unique and festive. Oh, everyone is drinking it, huh? Okay, very comforting. Exactly what I had in mind. Slurp. It's fine. High praise from Hyde. You know it. It tastes a bit British. Have you ever been on that side of the pond? I did a bit of traveling in my day. Maybe we ran into each other in the past. Maybe we did. Passing each other like two ships in the night, before meeting at the morning. That's very lyrical. I blame the mood on you two. All I know about the UK is that British werewolf guy I once met. He went absolutely wild during Fury. But even then, he would beg the wall's pardon after putting his first fist through it. That's probably a poker reference or whatever. That I totally know because I'm, you know, well-read and well-versed in movies or TV shows. And I imagine you two became great friends. Nah, you know rude vampires are much more my type. Yeah. Actually, no, I'm not offended. Rude vampire and proud of it. That would look great on a t-shirt. Awesome idea, I consider that for a Christmas gift. Right, I guess we should raise a toast. Does anyone want to make a speech? Someone? Scripted maybe? I don't think I'm the right person to give speeches. You definitely are. Yeah, if you want to, we'd love to hear you. In that case, thank you for choosing to come to this cafe, Miss Lua and Mr. Baileys. And thank you for making us feel like a true part of your lives. Here, here. You'll always be a part of our lives now. Absolutely. Short and to the point. Good speech. Your turn, Hyde. Really? Oh, well, fine. Thank you, Luan Bailey, for entertaining me and making me consider a counseling career, however briefly. Oh, it's gonna help me, isn't it? You're a good bunch. That means a lot, Hyde. You've been a very good friend to us. He really has been a good friend to everyone, though. Don't think we're forgetting about you, Gala. Speech time. Right. I don't know you as well as Cryptid, guys. And I haven't helped you nearly as much as Hyde did. But despite that, you've made me feel welcome. You've immediately made me part of your family. May this warmth that you show others always reflect as joy in the family you're starting today. Oh, Gala. Thanks, man, really. To the happy couple. To the happy couple. Okay, we completed Lua and Bailey's good story arc. Apparently, to the, you know, Steam achievement, so yay. Are your allergies troubling you again, Mr. Hyde? Never think that you're out of my reach for my retribution. Uh-oh. I do apologize that we only serve soft drinks here. Some bubbles would have befitted the occasion. Oh, don't worry about it. As far as I'm concerned, it suits me just fine. Yeah, we're not really drinking booze these days. Oh? Speaking of starting a family, just in case, you know. Oh, and I'm avoiding it in solidarity. That's nice, you guys. Rooting for you. Thanks, Gala. Just imagine. Little purple elves with horns running everywhere. And thanks, I think, Hyde. I aim to please. Personally, I'm fine with soft drinks as well. Never liked the stronger stuff. He's not lying, I never saw him touch it. Is there any specific reason why not? I just don't like the taste. Never got used to it and never particularly tried to. People assume I like to drink, especially since I'm a big burly dude, I guess. But nope. Assumptions like that are annoying to me. I like that you look at it just as the taste among others, Gala. Sometimes I want to taste wine, and sometimes I just want tomato juice. Definitely. Booze just became this big social thing. But I for one wish there was a better range of soft drinks. I went to a very expensive restaurant a while ago. They had a soft drink pairing option. They imported some alcohol-free vermouth, homemade fruit juice, and it tasted really nice and unique. But then they also had edible robots. And they made a miniature forest out of vegetables and dark chocolate. Ugh. Okay. Wow, when did you go to a place like that? A while ago with my family. Back when we were still in touch. Hey. I'm okay, sweetie. Well, I make a mean cocktail. There's a hard version and a soft version. In the hard version, I use vodka. In the soft version, I don't use vodka. Fair enough. What else goes into it? A little bit of basil, some lemon juice, a pinch of salt, tonic water. It sounds like something I would enjoy. Wait for it. And of course, a big dollop of fresh blood. Here it comes. O-type preferably, universal donors and all that. Yuck. I think this is a joke. I hope this is a joke. And this is why he never gets invited to parties. I love those two so much. They might be my favorite not couple. What do you mean? I'm invited to all the parties. Thank you so much for being with us, the three of you. Thank you for having us. It was fun to meet your friends from work, Baileys. And your sister, Lua. She's got a very strong character, I respect that. She's impossible, you mean? But I love her to bits. Yeah, she took a while to warm up to me at first. Or just a year or 3. She probably wanted to make sure you were right for her baby sister. Yeah, that was definitely the reason why. She always thinks of me as some sort of softie that she needs to protect. Well, I mean, compared to her, Gala is a softie. I'd say Gala is a softie compared to many people. Yeah. Fair enough. But yes, I think she could take him when he's under fury. If Cryptid ever moves out and I'm out of my special tea, I can ask for your sister's number, I guess. This is so good. You would have to hurry. But you'll have to step over, your primary school friend. Margot? I thought I caught him staring at her. I bet they didn't leave it at staring. The two witnesses. Delightfully cliché, isn't it? You seem to be enjoying the gossip very much, Mr. Hyde. Of course I do. That's how I take my best pictures. Longing glances, touches filled with pent-up desire. Scorn dissimulated in a smirk. Hopefully you've captured some pictures of our lovebirds too. Ah yes, I really cannot wait to see them. Well, that's the downside of film. I know. But it will be worth it, so I'm happy to be patient. Good girl. In that case, I have a little reward for you. A perfect shot. Oh, that's so cute. Look at them. Oh. This is amazing. What a beautifully captured moment, Mr. Hyde. Yes, truly. Thank you again for doing this, Hyde. Don't mention it. I had an alright time doing it. You can keep this if you want. It's just a Polaroid, but... Oh no, it's absolutely lovely. It looks so friendly and warm. Like the wedding we always really wanted to have. Yeah, once we sifted through the superfluous details. I love that you guys figured that out in the end. And I love this picture. Do you only have the one, Mr. Hyde? Why? You wanted to frame it and hang it on your wall? Actually, yeah, something like that. Good thing I saw it coming. If our newlyweds don't object, I have almost the exact same one here for you. No objections whatsoever. Yeah, I'd love that. It would mean a lot to have a little memory of this day hanging around here. Thank you so much. No, thank you. Yeah, I'm not sure where we'd be without you. Don't even start. So I take it you have decided to embrace photography. Photography, Mr. Hyde. It would seem so. Oh, come on, tell them. Tell us what? Nothing's been confirmed yet? They're certainly not going back on it, and you aren't either, right? Of course not. Well then. Just tell them the story, it's obvious you're dying to. Don't have to ask me twice. Hyde has already agreed to shoot another wedding. They're a really sweet couple who's been coming to visit their kid at the hospital. Little Rose has been sick for a while. Dr. Schinken Doctors think she's going to get better eventually, but no one knows exactly when. So her parents have decided to get married in her room, with her around. That's a lovely idea. I bet little Rose is thrilled. She is! An entire party next to her bed, can you imagine? Anyhow, they got to chatting with Hyde. Just like that, he promised to take their pictures, pro bono. That's very good of you, Mr. Hyde. It's nothing, I could use the experience. So that I can milk my modeling ex-colleagues for their wedding pictures. Sounds like good social redistribution to me. Right? So does that mean you're sticking around Seattle for good? I've got the house and I've got the job. And you've got a husband. And I've got my own pocket werewolf. So it sounds like I'll be staying here a little while. That's great to hear. Okay, that was Hyde's good story arc. We did that too. Awesome. How's the house coming along? Taking ages, but it'll look good when it's finished. I'm having it redone from scratch, so it's a process. But as a vampire, my needs are a little particular. Fair enough. I think it's normal to be particular when it comes to your dream home, you know? What would a dream house look like for the two of you? We're not too sure yet, but we're not repeating the same mistakes. No endless Tomodachi scrolling to look at other people's homes. And no overspending or feeling inadequate for my side. My love. It's alright, I'm glad we talked it all through. Lua made me realize that it's fine if I don't earn as much as she does. And if my family doesn't contribute anything. In fact, Lua's mom told me the same during the wedding. I didn't know you talked about it. Don't worry, it went really well. She said what mattered to her is that I make her daughter happy. Which is good, because that's what matters to me too. And a happy Lua is a Lua who powers through her job. Yeah, I really can't consider slowing down on my career. Well, maybe a little. Yeah, when the time comes, but... The thing is, I don't mind slowing down my career. I've always been the one bringing up the kids topic. It's not that I don't want them, but I was afraid of what it would do to my work. That makes sense. Women are always expected to do more when it comes to child rearing. Well, not in our couple. We have decided that when we have kids, I'll be a stay-at-home dad. I'll still do some freelance work, if and when I have time. Not so much for the money as to keep my brain working. But I'll be taking care of the little ones, and of our place. You know, I keep thinking how happy I am that I met you and married you. Not many men would have wanted that. You'd be surprised. Times are changing and so on. Times are making more room for people to follow their wishes. I've known many men who've rather stayed home with their children than go to work every day and almost never see them. You two just complement each other well. I think so too. Mr. Miller? No. Using my family name on you feels wrong. Ah. They would throw a fit if they heard you do that. They absolutely would. It's almost tempting. But none of that matters much anyway. As long as we're still Lua and Bailey. As long as we're still Lua and Bailey. Okay. Excuse me. What's happening? Oh, there's a video. I cannot see that video, but it's fine. What the fuck is happening? Okay. Weird. Okay, bye, Hyde. It sounds like Hyde has found a new way forward. He has, yeah. I'm really happy about that. When I first met him, I thought he was a bit mysterious. And honestly, a bit of a jerk. But he's really quite fragile, isn't he? There's nothing more solid and more fragile than an immortal. Yeah, nothing screws with your head quite as much as having unlimited time. Even elves with their only long-ish lives have issues. I can imagine. Werewolves are somewhere between elves and humans, and we also struggle with that stuff. I guess the bottom line is, everyone gets bored and confused once in a while, right? And the longer you live, the more once in a whiles you get. That makes sense. I will say though, I'm mighty happy that he's sticking around. For all that he can be a difficult one, he also makes life a lot more interesting. And we just really get each other after all this time. You two know what I mean? Yeah, we really do. At this point, even when we need to take a bit of a time out, we can trust that we'll always find our way back to each other. That's right. You know, he's got a way of finding good people. Hyde, I mean. He liked him from the start. Not that I've ever disagreed, but he just really got you right away. He has been very kind to me and perceptive about me as well. And I'm glad he befriended you two. This chat right now, it's really good. You're alright too, Gala. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more of you. Right back at ya. Ah, listen to that. It's pouring rain again. It would be really cold if I didn't have your jacket by. But are you okay? Yeah, don't worry about me. I always worry about you. And I guess that's kind of my job now. Only if I get to worry about you too. You guys are cute. But you know what's even better than worrying about each other? Not worrying about each other. Point taken. Rainy weddings are meant to be good luck anyway. I've always wondered where that came from. It sounds like lip service for the happy couple. To avoid a meltdown if it rains, which must happen often enough. Really? So you don't know? Don't know what? Maybe it's just a thing among elves? Have you heard of it? Are you referring to the Goddess's Tears legend? Of course, everyone knows the Goddess's Tears legend. Never heard of it. It's actually a whole epic in medieval elven poetry. But I can give you the short version. Yes, please make it the short version. Go on, I'm very curious. Alright then. A long time ago lived a powerful goddess. That goddess had many children, but of all her children, one she liked best. They were the shyest and the quietest. When their siblings screamed for attention, they sat aside and played with clouds. When their siblings tormented each other, they silently looked at the stars. When their sibling ran away from the rain, they waited and watched the rain fall. The goddess thought, even if all my children desert me, this one will always be by my side. They are kind and gentle. They will love me and take care of me. She thought of the days ahead and smiled. But one day, as the young godling sat on the edge of a cloud, pondering the world, a gust of wind blew on them, and they lost their balance. Oh no! Don't worry, it's not a sad story. Don't spoil it! Jesus. Carried by the wind, they floated down to the ground. And immediately they were astonished. There were so many things around them that they'd never seen before. They were both delighted and lost, and they stood rooted in place for many human eras. Until a human found them there. Shall we call the godling Aeon and the human Ray, just for clarity? That's gonna help me for sure. I get lost without names. I get lost with names. And without names. And everything in between. Oh well. Alright, Aeon and Ray it is. Ray walked up to Aeon and, finding them stunned, guided them forward. They took them to their village and showed them how they lived their life. As days passed by, Aeon started talking to Ray. They discussed stars and planets, clouds and suns. They talked of harvest and of young children, of famines and old men. They talked of time and of eternity, and as they looked into each other's eyes, they found both the briefest of moments and the longest era in there. That's how they both knew they were in love. They decided to get married, but both of them wanted the asset of their family. Ray got it without any trouble. The family were quite fond of Aeon by then. But when Aeon went to see their mother, the goddess, that old hag, give her a chance, she improves. But yeah, at first she was not thrilled. In fact, she was outraged that her favorite child should be taken away from her. That reminds me of someone. I promise you she's a lot better than my mother. Anyway, She got really angry, and she told Aeon, "Get married if you wish. But if you do get married, then you shall wither and die, just like your fiancé." Yuck. And to nobody's surprise at this point, Aeon said, "I'm alright with that. What's eternity if I can't have Rei by my side?" Down to get married they went. For many hours the goddess was angry and shouted. Then for many more hours she was despondent and sulked. Then finally, she turned an eye onto the ground to look at Aeon and Rei. They were in the field where Rei had first found Aeon. There were garlands and flowers, and they were surrounded with people they loved. And for the first time, Aeon wasn't quiet at all. They were singing and dancing, their eyes sparkling, their hair floating on the wind. And the goddess saw that, for the first time in an eternity, their child was happy. She regretted her bitter words then. But a goddess's word, once spoken, isn't easily broken. In sadness for her child's mortal days, she started crying. And one by one, her tears hit the earth in a thick cloud of rain. But instead of running from it, Aeon and Rei danced with it. And so the goddess said, "For each tear of mine that falls onto you, may you live another year. And even as your hair turns grey and your skin turns parched, may that year see you both dancing and singing, still in love with each other." Okay, I got answers regarding the cloud problem, at least something. Okay, that's good. I'm really happy to see that. So, will you be able to use it in the future then? And according to elves, that's how we came to be. Not to the elves I know. First there was an egg. Okay, never mind. You know what? I'm not gonna. But I think that's a bit far-fetched. Am I telling you? Yeah, sure, yeah. Obviously. Like anything, you know, all good. My love, are you tearing up? It's nothing. It's the allergies. You're really beautiful sometimes. Sometimes? You're a born legend teller, Mr. Bailey. That was an astonishing rendition of that story. Yeah, that was epic. I'm not gonna look at Rain the same way now. It's just a silly legend. It's not silly at all. And you're right. The goddess is a lot better than your mother. Told ya. That was a really nice story though, I enjoyed it. That was really cool. My history with rain is a lot simpler. I just really love it when it rains outside and you're all warm indoors. Yeah, that's a very cozy feeling. My bedroom, when I was a little girl, was on the top floor. So I could hear the rain fall at night when I was in my bed. It was great. I wish we lived in a world where everyone had that. A place to be safe while the rain falls outside. Like a cafe, you mean? The cafe of an eldritch, alien. For sure. Welcome back, Hyde. Oh, that's not Hyde. Ah, look, here's at least someone who's safe from the rain right now. Oh, that's a very wet little guy. Poor Gala, did he just shake rain all over you? He did a little, but that's fine. He's a cute one. What's he doing here, though? Is he your cat? No, but he's been around a couple of times. I do remember seeing him a week or so ago. He's not any friendlier than he was then. Although he's not especially aggressive either. Maybe he's adopting this place. Wouldn't be the first. That's pretty much how you got Hyde too. That's funny. I like that. Now that's an apt comparison. It seems that he might be looking for something though. Or someone. If that's the case, he hasn't found them yet. He came by another time a few days ago and was actually quite helpful. But he didn't look settled then either. And there he goes. Very mysterious. So I'm guessing this is something we find out after multiple playthroughs then. What did I miss? A cat, apparently. Ah yes, I saw it go. What was that about? We are not entirely sure. He has come by a handful of times. But he doesn't seem to stay very long or ask for anything. I was saying that he might be looking for someone. Ah, perhaps he is. In many traditions, cats are depicted as having special foresight. Messengers between worlds, so to speak. He may know something that we don't, or something we cannot see. That's just what they want you to believe. Looking mysterious to get food and cuddles. I was saying that reminds me of someone, actually. No comment. Uh-huh. Anyhow, what was that call about? That was the interior designer about the house. For some reason, he needed to know the exact size of my turntable. As well as whether I wanted walnut or oak floors. I just want floors I can walk on. That's surprising. I thought you'd be more particular about decoration. I am particular, in the sense that I want it to look good. But he's got no clue what to do to get there. That's me. I mean, you've seen his car. It's not, you know, peak design trends. That car served me right, thank you very much. I remember when a certain werewolf didn't want to drive me around. I shouldn't have brought it up. Truth. Why don't you help hide with decorating then, Gala? Why indeed? My job, time... Your job, time? I see. Everyone's a critic, but the truth is... Gala has no understanding of color, material, or shape. I'm a lazy interior designer at best. But Gala is an interior designer's waking nightmare. Not true, I just go for functional things. That's also me. That's what people say when they've got no taste. Yeah. Point in case. Yeah, maybe my taste in vampires is the problem here. I think your taste in vampires is your one saving grace. Oh, I love those two so much. Those two are awesome. Probably the best couple in the game, honestly. You guys sound like you're gonna be just fine. Indeed. You know, being like this, all together when it's dark and damp, and feeling good and safe and home, it's a pretty rare feeling in a kind of public place. I think the kinda is key here. As far as I can remember, this has never felt like a strange space to me. It's my space that I'm lucky enough to share with other people I like. I definitely feel the same way. Thanks for that. I'm glad that it's how it feels to you. Our patrons' comfort has always been our priority. Goal very much achieved then. That, and also you all are alright. It sounds like everyone's gonna be busy with our stuff for a while. But I can't wait to come back here and see your faces again. Whether in a week, or a month, or a year. I know it's gonna be a good time. Cheers to that. Hear, hear. You all are welcome anytime, separately or together. And I'm looking forward to hearing what you get up to. We'll definitely pop by you to give you news. And to get Fury remedies. And to listen in on the drama. We cannot wait to welcome you back. Oh, I think the rain is over. Is this the first time it didn't rain, right? Is that accurate? And we've kept you up for a while already. Yeah, we should all use the dry spell to get back home. Consider the night called. You go first, guys, or we'll be stepping on each other's toes. Alright. Good night. Bye. Bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Goodbye. Adios. Auf Wiedersehen. Let's go, darling. Let's. Good night. Good night. Thanks again for being with us tonight and on other nights. No, thank you for everything, truly. Have a good rest. Will do. Oh. Guys coming? Yeah, just hold the door for me for a second longer. Ah, bye. Hey, what are you doing? I'm carrying you over the threshold, of course. Why can't we have a picture of that? That's one on the way into the home, not on the way out of the bar. I can do both. You're silly. Maybe, but I love you. I love you too. Bustling, busy, and a buzz. People whose thoughts I can hear almost as well as my own by now. Whose success and failures matter to me as much as my own. I suppose that's what it feels like to have a chosen hive. Ooh. Let's go. Okay, it feels like we still have an epilogue. Hmm. I don't think we can finish it in 15 minutes, is the thing. Okay, we're gonna take our break now. We cannot finish it in just in time, so we're gonna take another break, another hour, trying to finish off this game. And yeah, if it wasn't for the Twitch ads, I probably would just, you know, keep going. But I can only snooze them for another 10 minutes. That means it will come in whether we want it or not during the talking point. I don't want that. So to prevent that, you know, we're gonna take our break. And I'll see you all in 3 to 5 minutes. Here's some clips of people I recommend you watching. And if you don't... Alrighty, probably the final day, October 3rd. Fire director resigns in the wake of shocking leaks. That's good. Heir of American business royalty disowned over choice of wife. Killer algae, the new invasive species? Oh. That's a wonderful start for the day. Oh, they're holding hands. They're truly married. Oh, look at Gala. He looks so much younger in this picture. He looks so much younger here. Okay, more hands holding. Hey, Silver and Amanda. Oh, that's cute. I think by the end of it, I'm in this industry for the love of it. And to keep having fun is the mindset I will keep having moving forward. Okay, thank you. Your fiction plan free trial is over. Did you enjoy the content we provided for you? Do subscribe to our fiction plan for only $5 a month or join our premium subscription plan for only $10 a month with access to all of our content. With your subscription, you can help support high-quality, unbiased journalism, as well as giving young fiction writers an appreciative audience. Well, this truly is the last day then. Somehow this feels like déjà vu. Hello. Welcome, Officer Joji. What's cracking? Aside from the sun. Already, huh? Yep. Déjà vu. What? Nothing. Everything is fine. I have everything I need to avoid other blackout. That's good news. You know, this weather has kind of grown on me. Really? Yeah. That's something I'd like to have forever, of course. But the thunder no longer sounds so angry to me. Interesting. What does it sound like to you? No idea. Just not scary anymore. Anyway, I want to order something. Perfect. What would you like? Make me whatever I ordered a couple of weeks ago. Couple of weeks ago, huh? Yeah, give or take. You were promoting a new tea selection at the time. Good times. I remember it had an interesting color. I'll take whatever you gave me that day. How am I supposed to remember that? That was like 10 days ago. I have no idea. Was it the Rosella thing? Or was it blue? Okay, it was nothing with milk because he's a person. I'm pretty sure it's not the Galaxy Mint tea. Was it a Sobo? I think it might have been a Sobo. Okay, let me see if I can look up the thing. Not that it matters, but, you know. Coffee, talk, tea, drinks. I didn't pay attention, it's fine. Yeah, whatever, we gave Georgie first. A shoji. I could have sworn it was... No, okay, it was triple P's. I just looked it up. We need triple P's, I think. It's the last day, so I need everything of the last day. Yeah. Okay. I could have sworn it was a sobo, but apparently not. Thank you, Jules. Do we have something in our... Nope. Okay. Well, there you go. That's not what I gave him, apparently. A cup of anthoiacins for your officer. What? What makes the drink blue? Oh, okay. That's not the drink we gave him, though, I think. Still tastes like glass. Grass, not glass. Glass doesn't taste good, I think. But my daughter told me this is really good for stress. Really? Are you stressed right now? Nah, don't worry. Since my daughter loves it so much, I was just trying to remind myself how it tastes. Oh, good. Well, usually blue pea is mixed with a bunch of other ingredients. It's a very forgiving drink taste-wise and goes well with most things. And it looks pretty. Yeah, I can see that. Cause it's tasteless except for grassy notes when you drink it straight. Right on. Does this mean you've already made up with your daughter? More or less. That's great. How are you, officer? How's work? Work, huh? Well, it's been only a couple of days since I was here. But I admit a lot has happened. Oh? Patience, pal. We don't have all the players here to complete the story yet. Oh, is someone else coming? 2 more. Alright then. But what do you mean by complete story? Well, like I said, there's been a lot going on. I cannot recount the whole thing alone. I see. But you know... For a while, this old man felt like he'd been living in a stagnant pool. When he thought he started out on a flowing stream. Didn't take long for him to find out it wasn't a stream or even a pool. It was more like a mud puddle. That was constantly being filled up with dirt, year after year. And well, no matter how much he tried to keep it clean, the puddle would always dry out before any of his attempts bear fruit, every single time. He'd end up stuck in the bottom, with only occasional rainwater keeping his existence going. Right. However, after about a heavy rain, he discovered a small crack of hope. A thin line leading to another flowing water, in the original direction he wanted. Know what I'm saying? I think so. Okay. Hello. Lucas is in the house, yo! God, this feels terrible to say. Jesus. What's up, what's up, what's up? And you, Pops, how goes it? All good? You're in high spirits, aren't you? Always. Anyway, Pops, what's shaking? I think I could be the one asking you that. What's with all the excess energy? You're right, and I probably should explain, but first... May I put it in order? You may. I'd like a blue pea latte with super cool latte art. Okay, blue pea latte. Blue pea for... We didn't have blue pea latte yet. Okay, that's cool. So it's blue pea milk. Double milk? Or double blue pea? What do we think? Do we go double milk? Are we going double milk? We might be. Hold on. Where's Lucas? Double milk? Alrighty. Cool. We did it. A blue pea latte. And since you want art... There you go, you got a ghost. Easy. A cup of blue latte with a masterpiece on it for you, sir. A masterpiece, eh? I like your confidence. Anyway, cheers. Wow, okay. Hey, it was a ghost. It wasn't. I made a ghost for him, and he's like, eh, whatever. Well, fuck you, Lucas. Fucking asshat. Doesn't appreciate my art. So what's up, kid? All's well, Pops? I'm waiting for the lady to arrive. Oh, so Miss Riona's coming? Yep, she should be here soon. The last couple of days have been really intense for us. In fact, I didn't sleep at all until last night. Why? Let's just say we've been busy cooking up stuff. What? What is it? I know you're a hustler, kid. Your schedule is probably not like everyone else's. But I hope you won't drag others into your unhealthy habits. Although I know next to nothing about banshee biology. It's resolved within the next few days. I mean, it's a step. It's a step. It's okay. That's one problem less. So that's good. Sometimes she does deliveries until morning. Then never mind, kid. Forget everything I said earlier. Ooh, I was like, oh man, what stupid thing did I do this time? Nah, I was just pulling your leg. You're both adults. I was just playing around as the nosy and annoying old guy. Still, it's good that you guys are talking. Especially considering what happened the first time you two met. Yeah, no kidding. That's what I mean by me doing stupid things too. Sometimes I don't slow down enough to see the forest for the trees, you know? It happens. As long as you're aware of it and take a step back from time to time. Yup. So, were you staying up because of the new podcast you posted? Oh yes, have you watched it? A podcast is to listen and not watch, usually, but okay. The link is in my T-Chill, Pops. That was a podcast? You've already seen it too? Oh man, I'm stoked. I thought it was a little ghost hunt or something. With how dark everything was, lightning-wise. So it was too dark, huh? I'll keep that in mind. I admit, what you call the ghost hunting segment was shot kind of spontaneously. But what do you think about the whole thing, Pops? You too, tell me. Oh, I saw the post, but I haven't had the time to watch it yet. I'm sorry. Oh, well, don't be sorry. But go watch it when you have the time, alright? Will do. Well, since I thought it was a ghost hunt, I didn't, you know... I didn't watch it all the way to the end. Okay, that's fair. Understandable. My daughter enjoyed watching the whole thing, though. Oh, that's great to know. She told me Rachel was there, too. What gives? Rachel? Yeah, she was our first guest. Oh, so did you film the episode right after you three talked about it the other day? Exactly. That's why it was spontaneously done. But the whole thing is not all about ghost hunting, Pops. That was just the clickbait. The actual story is... I know, my daughter summarized it for me. You brought up the street. And the tree too, didn't you? Exactly. Because it was part of our plan, right? Hello. Welcome, Miss Riona. Hello. Finally, you're here. Good evening, miss. Hi, everyone. Was the traffic bad for you? No, not at all. I had to deliver something before I came. That's why I'm a bit late. I apologize. Ah, you're not late. I'm just early. Would you like anything to drink? Yes, please. I'd like a cup of mild coffee, sweetened with a lot of honey, if you would. Okay, coffee double honey, got it. I got it. Honey coffee, there you go. Okay, was that our max level? Yeah. That's fine. Okay, cool. Wait, who is still at one friends with us? Who did we fuck up? Okay, we messed up Lua, we messed up Aqua, and we messed up Myrtle. That is unfortunate for us. When did we mess up Lua? I want to be close friends, though. That's what I used to order back in the day. Really? So what's really been happening with you two? This kid stayed up for 2 days or something, apparently. Does that include you as well? Yes, but those are just my regular working hours. See? See? And I thought we were done talking about that, Pops. What the heck? I'm not done playing the role of annoying and nosy old guy, that's all. Jeez. Oh, by the way, thank you for telling me about the pie shop, Ness. Somehow I didn't know it Right, the pie shop. The pie shop was why I should give the contact info to Shoshi. I talk about Disco Pie. Yep, that place closes up at midnight. It follows the schedule of the pub adjacent to it. Now my daughter can get pie even when I'm home late. I see, that's good. I swear I'm not trying to point your regulars in the direction of your rival. It's fine, it's fine. What rival? Maybe I should start selling food here. Did I miss something? I'm wondering too. Well, as you probably know, especially if you follow my T-Chill, we started a vlog/podcast thing. See, I learned. It's a vlog, not a vlog. Okay, I'm not a boomer. Okay. Right. My daughter watched the first episode yesterday. Did she like it? She loved it. I heard her laughing all the way. I'm glad. So, what is this vlog/podcast thing really? Yeah, please clarify. I saw you had this walk-around session in the episode. I thought podcasts are supposed to be voice only. Like a radio show, but you don't need to catch it live. Well, nowadays there are a lot of podcasts with videos. Voice is still the most important part though, and we did have the carpool podcast later in that episode. So usually there'll be two versions of the same episode. The voice-only one on audio streaming platforms, and the full video posted on video streaming platforms. I see. Sounds difficult to create both at the same time. It must require a lot of planning, doesn't it? It does. If you're not the Lucas, that is. Thanks to my editing and interviewing skills, you can enjoy the action session in the voice-only version all the same. I see. It wouldn't be possible to make the episode as compelling though. Without Lady Rona giving us good condition to make the episode work. I was summoned? Of course. Of course. Of course you fucking show up when... Whatever. Nope, Rachel isn't here. Yeah, but he was talking about being the great Lucas or whatever. So, you know. Kitchen is back from the lurk, I guess. Somehow her voice really resonates well in the mic. So it was a joy to edit that into the narration. Also, Rachel was probably the best first guest we could have gotten. We even got a sneak preview of her new singles. Our first episode got tons of views because of that. Really, that's great. And I wonder if that was cleared by her manager. Probably not. But she knows what she's doing, I'm sure. I can see why you two stayed up for days now. Sounds great, y'all. So, Miss. Yeah? Are you enjoying your new role as a show co-host? Well, it's interesting so far. And I'm learning a lot of new skills. So I'm eager to keep working on it. All the while I keep looking for auditions. And honing my craft. That's all I needed to know. Complete Lucas is in Riona's best story arc. Okay, so we only fucked up Aqua and Myrtle's best story arc apparently. This is so annoying. So what else is in the episode? Go watch it. Just kidding, it's okay, you can watch it whenever. I will, later after work. So, Mr. Lucas, you said this is part of your plan. And Officer, you said you need all players to be here to form a complete story. What's with all that? Pops, if you please. Alright, I'll start. Do you remember what we talked about it a couple of days ago? Which part? We've been talking about a lot of shit. I asked you and Gala which you preferred, wild rumors or bad press. Though you didn't answer. Ah yes, I remember now. You said something about combining them, I think. Yep, and that's where I and Lady Rona came in. Oh? Pops was telling me about his meetup with the grieving Vandals. So I know the whole story and I get what they were going for. It's not that they want their friend to be remembered in a bad way. Yeah, they just want them to be remembered, period. So from talking with Pops I had an idea. An idea to turn their actions into a neighborhood legend. Urban legend. With their and the victim's family's permission, of course. The victim's family? When the officer asked me if I knew them, I was able to track them down. You did? That's great. How? We operate on a similar wavelength, which is the easiest way to explain it. It took a while, but I managed to reach them. I see, that makes sense. It totally does make sense. So you're trying to turn the act of vandalism into urban legend. Exactly right. Urban legend usually starts with hearsay. Created from half-truths, half-exaggeration. From each speaker to the next listener. Like a game of tag. Sometimes they even can be all lies. But most of them often serve as a cautionary tale. Yep. But the best thing about this one is it's all real. It really didn't take much for me to tweak it into a whole new story. Why did it need tweaking? To make it less clear, of course. Because you want everyone to get curious. If you explain everything all at once, there's no mystery for others to dig into. Once they're hooked on the premise, folks will try fighting things out on their own. And in this case, because the tree already has an actual long history, those who dig for more information will surely fall down the rabbit hole. Other content creators who are into the stuff will lap it up. And they tend to be big. Then the rest is history. Their friend's memory will have a life of its own. I see what you mean. Did you have the story in yesterday's episode? Part of it. We're planning to discuss it further in a couple episodes. Because we need to give the impression time to propagate, you know. Honestly, it was probably good enough. Because my daughter couldn't stop asking me more about it. She knows the story was based on my case. And she's been telling her friends at school about the video. Without letting them know it was my case, of course. That would be bad. Sounds very promising, though. You're telling me that's great. Send our thanks to your daughter, Bobs. Nah. Well, this is all very different, but a somewhat exciting experience. How do you know this will all work out as intended? We don't. It's not that easy to influence that many heads, you know. But you were so confident. Because we'll never know the outcome of anything unless we try. That is true. Okay, complete Georgie, Lucas and Riona's best story arc simultaneously. That is one way to make me even feel worse about Aqua and... fucking hell. Congrats on taking a step into a new direction, kiddos. Who knows, maybe someday I'll join in on that. You wanna become an influencer too? Yeah, could you imagine? Nah, I mean taking a step into a new direction. How about Georgie Williams, private investigator? Oh, really? Real? Nah, I'm kidding. Or am I? Who really knows at this point? I mean, I think it fits you well. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Oh boy. I might have to leave soon. Huh, why? I haven't eaten anything substantial since this morning. It was a really busy day. Oh, word? Let's go then. You can stay. I'll just go for a quick bite and come back. Nah, let's just go. We're partners, right? Besides, we still have a lot of things to discuss. Oh, you're right. Okay, if you're fine with it, I think it's time for us to go. I mean, for me... Roger that. Let's get going then. See you later, Pops. Good luck with everything. You too, you too. Goodbye. Adios. That was a nice story arc, though. I like that. So, just you and me now. Nothing wrong with that? I have to go soon, though. Duty calls. Sure. Fuck yeah! Fucking finally! I was just writing in the Discord like the day before, or today, no, the day before, how I missed Freya. So, I'm really happy they brought her in, at least for the end. So, thank you for that. Ah, that's amazing to see her. Hey, how are you? Freya! Hey, Miss Green Hair. Hey, Officer, long time no see. I heard you've been going around the world, huh? Around the world is a bit much. But I've been somewhere. I'm glad to see you here, Freya. Ah, let's go. I'm excited. Our girl. Well, as much as I'd like to stay and chat duty calls, Oh, that sucks. I missed you. Well, see you later then, Georgie. Yeah. Don't forget to tell him the truth, okay? Later. I will. What's the truth? Let me move over here. Hello. So, my buddy, my pal, my good friend, what do you need? What's up? Why didn't you tell me you were coming? Before you start blaming me, it was a last-minute thing. Even I didn't know I'd be back so soon. So what makes you return sooner than expected? Well, maybe I'll tell you after a drink. Hey, do you remember my very first order ever? Espresso? Yep, you have a good memory. The first time I was here, it was raining as hard as it is now. I thought nothing was open anymore until I saw your shop. Your espresso was one of the best coffees I ever had. Thank you. One espresso for me, please. Very, 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 very well. You will get your espresso. There you go. A cup of a triple shot espresso for you. Great. Again, this deep aroma and such stellar flavors. Thanks. So, mind telling me why Officer Georgie said what he said? Do we have Freya here now? We do not have... Oh. Look at her. God, she's so pretty. Sorry, I'm looking at another girl. Which part? Something about telling me the truth? Oh. Well, about that... Okay. I'm leaving for a writer's residence soon. And it's really, really far away. What? You just... I know. It was impulsive, it was something I did on a whim. I know. Me and my old buddy sent the application form like last month, not really expecting anything. But we got accepted and somehow it's for this year's rotation. Which means I need to pack and get ready really soon. It's not a scam, is it? Of course not. How long is it going to be? I don't know, probably a few months. Okay, so she came in, was like, okay, I need to go, goodbye. But I might try to keep traveling after that. Okay. Are you sad? Nope. Yeah, I am sad, damn it. I'm obviously sad. Don't be sad while I'm gone, okay? I said I'm not sad. Oh. Anyway, tell me what's been happening all this time I've been gone. Okay, that's probably another multiple playthrough situation. Has probably something to do with the Evening Whisper stories then. So, yeah. There should be a lot of juicy stories waiting for me, right? Oh, you have no idea. Spill it, everything! Alright. So it started around 2 weeks ago. 5 hours later. Oh. Aqua's still working on her game while Myrtle focuses on her job. But I hate that we fucking fucked it up. It's clear they still have some snacks in communicating with each other, but they've made up. I mean, at least that, so... Silver and Amanda's trip took them quite a bit further than they expected. And Pearl appears in a number of their selfies from London, Sydney and the Mongolian steppe. Hyde's reputation as a dreamy, sensitive wedding photographer spread around all of Seattle. And Gala is fond of qualifying him in those exact terms, to Hyde's obvious displeasure. And Gala's joy, I think. Lua and Bailey bought a little house with some large windows, a small garden and an extra bedroom. Bailey has been using it as a workspace, but it stands ready to fulfill a whole other function when the time is right. The Neko Shell X Aramir collaboration was a success as the new single was released on time. Even though the reviews are mixed, her true fans love it, and that's all that matters, she said. In spite of its impromptu nature, their first vlog was a success, especially with Rachel's appearances boosting the views. Lucas's team joined the production a few episodes later and they're thinking about eventually coming something. I don't know. Word of mouth spread the story of the accident, resulting in a combination of history and urban legend. A petition event was created to memorize this site, which was successfully included in the area's renewal process. This goes by very fast. Okay, so this is our playthrough of Coffee Talk. There is more to explore. I am really mad about the Aqua thing, but this is where it's gonna end for the stream stream playthrough. And yeah, YouTube isn't getting anything either. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that in the Discord or in my own time. I'm not sure. But yeah. General thoughts about the game. Really good successor of the first game. I enjoyed myself a lot. Yeah, again, I'm really sad about the Aqua and Myrtle situation, but that's my fault for not waiting for Jules. Like, we have been cheating the whole playthrough, but we still messed it up because me. Most importantly, Rachel is... Your fucking obsession is not good. Everyone needs to be good. Yeah, but seeing them grow and get into new situations and... we got the conclusion for Lua and Bailey, for example. They married, they wait for kids, you know. If there's gonna be a third game, maybe we will not see them. They're just living their happy lives and whatever. It was nice seeing Priya at the end. I really enjoyed that. I like the storyline with Lucas, Riona, and Georgie about the whole ferry situation. That was a really nice storyline. I like that. That was really, really enjoyable. I'm forgetting someone else. Who am I forgetting? We got Rihanna, Lucas, we got Aqua, we got Myrtle, we got Georgie, we got Bailey, we got Lua. Gale and Hyde, obviously, the gay couple. Dude, how can I forget those? Those is still my favorite couple. I mean, for me, it's a couple. It's still open-ended for them, I guess. But for me, it's absolutely the best couple in this game, and I love the dynamic between them. And I love that we actually get to see Hyde's sentimental side. So, I really loved that. So, you know, it was a really amazing game. And I really hope there's gonna be more. And even if it's a fucking spin-off where Hyde is counseling a dude, as we said in the playthrough before, having a spin-off game with just Hyde counseling session between, you know, vampire counselor, basically, you know? And this would be so amazing. I would have so much fun with it. Okay, let's see what happens here. Hey, Riona. Hello again. Hello. I dropped something here a long time ago, so I'm here to get it. Oh, what item was it? It's fine, you've got it. It was right under the seat. Really, huh? I always made sure to check everything before closing, so... There are times when we simply miss things. Particularly if it's a task that we have performed numerous times. That is true. I guess it's a sign for me to double-check everything. It may or it may not be. I have a feeling you will find something of interest either way. There's even the possibility of gaining a complete understanding of everything. Or everyone. Pardon? I didn't quite catch that. Have a good evening. Okay, have a safe trip. Okay, so that's our cue that there's more to be... We know there's more to be had, so, you know. It's okay. Again, I'm not gonna do that on stream. Oh well, looks like no one else will be coming tonight. Might as well go check on... What was that? It sounded like it came from inside the drawer. Scary. What the... The missing items, they're there. Here's nothing. Huh? I'm so confused. What? But they vanished a while ago. Now, what is really... Oh, huh? I'm so confused. What? What's happening? What is really going on? Okay. There we go. You have now seen part of the image, but there are still many details to discover. Yeah, you gave me like 500 hints at that, so... Okay, this is gonna end this playthrough of Coffee Talk Episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly. Amazing second game. Amazing second game. I think I found my new favorite kind of game, honestly. So this is absolutely amazing. The question is, okay, yeah, now this is done. Yeah, so we gotta keep an eye out if there's gonna be a third game or not, obviously. When did this one come out? Hold on. So huge shout out to Torture Productions, obviously. April 2023, so it's not too old. How long did it take between the first two games? Hold on. How long did it take for the first game? 2020, so 3 years. So if this is any indicator, if there's no game, maybe next year, maybe in 2, maybe it'll be next game. You can bet your ass on we're gonna play.